signal. See how that goes. Start up the timer, make sure it's visible. All right, let's try to get some Monday morning wins here. Thanksgiving week. What a great time to be alive. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Thanks for spending some of it here with me. Just scrolling. Jesus Flores is there. What's up, Jesus? Great to have you in the stream, as always. How about those games yesterday? Rams look really good. Unfortunately, the Rams look legit right now. Jesus, how's your Monday treating you, friend? Opponent, like Mini, got that quick hitter pass game going. Gibbs, best running back in the league. Dude, he broke that thing in overtime for sure. I took a look over as the Seattle game was wrapping up, and he was off to the house. I was hoping for Amon-Ra St. Brown to get more touches because I have him on a fantasy league. So, yeah, Gibbs is he's legit though. Like, calm down, Gibbs. Let Amon get the ball. Hey, what's up, Solo Phil? How are you, friend? When you guys log in, there's a 92 Madden today. If you guys haven't seen him yet for Ultimate Team. I'm back to the Autumn Classic. Hopefully I lock in and play a bit better. If you're watching on TikTok, please be sure to follow, share, and like. Tapping and yapping is what we need. On the way home from DoorDash. Oh, right on, bud. How was your delivery? Hopefully everything was smooth and not too much crazy traffic or anything. Now the lights are flashing. I think they're flashing for first chatter, but it is what it is. On the road to 50K. Here we go. No threats today to delete the app, though. But 50K, supposedly, there's a lot of really important TikTok programs you can apply for as a creator. So that's always been a big goal. Now we're really on the road to it. Lions fan, Waylon, and Ryan, how are you, fellas? Cam, how was your weekend, buddy? How about your Brownies getting the win? Live in a pretty busy area. There's always at least a little bit of traffic. I guess if you know what to expect and you don't have that hope of like, oh, it's going to be clear roads, maybe it's not as frustrating. Like you're just already planning, like, all right, I'm going to be sitting there waiting for a few lights or whatever. Joker's in the house. How are you, Joker? Oh, needed that. And we're going to get the house call to Cooper Cup. Cooper dancing his way in. Let's see. That's just Jay. What's up, Jay? Thanks for following. Everybody follow up if you haven't, please. Jay, tell us about yourself. What football team do you root for? The Commanders play on Christmas Day on Netflix. Do you think they'll make people cancel Netflix as Nats fan? There's usually traffic in. Every restaurant is usually busy, even the most random times. Hey, Dalton, how are you, friend? Welcome aboard this morning. Oh, I had Adams, but I think I need to throw that quite a bit softer than what I tried to do. Dolphins, sadly, for Jay. Jay, my older brother is a Dolphin fan. Out of all my siblings, he's the one I'm closest to. So I always want the Dolphins to do well. But I feel bad for you guys. I know the franchise has been having a hard time for a while now. Seems like McDaniels will be on the way out, but we'll see. Yeah. Why am I paying for this service again? Speaking of paying for streaming services, I renewed Disney today with ads for the next year, $4.99 a month. My kids got a lot of use out of it last time I had it on promotion, but last time I got it for $2.99. So the cheapskate in me is just like, why is it going up $2 a month? But it's inflation. They're just going to get us everywhere. So right now they're watching the Lilo and Stitch movie that they've seen like 50 times this summer, but they're watching it again. We'll try to get in there and get the hit. McBride's gone. Dang it. Boy, I'm having a hard time defending in this Autumn Classic. 8-3. I was very concerned that we kept the Titans around, though, and they were an onside recovery away from putting my heart in my throat. It looked like a great win for most of the game, and I'll say that much. Cam Ward looks like he's going to be a pretty good young quarterback, I think. NBA and Purdue edits. What's up, Purdue edits? Who's your favorite Boilermaker of all time? Thanks for following, Purdue. 51st time is always the best one. 52nd even better. They know the lines of the movie and stuff before it happens. Oh, that was really good usering. Yeah, I should take a lesson. I thought he was off on that first route, so I just tried to drop to the back route. Well, we're trending the wrong way. Let's try a little man defense. If that doesn't work, we'll try a little woman defense. Yeah, who's the greatest Boilermaker of all time? Drew Brees? Zach Edey? Jaden Ivey? I don't think Ivey's doing much in the NBA. I feel like I never hear about Ivey anymore. I could be wrong. Maybe he's having a great season, but I don't watch a lot of the East Coast games. Let's see. User Luis Vieira. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. Ivey's been hurt, says Solo. I feel like he's been hurt a lot of his career so far. Maybe I'm over-exaggerating, though. Seems like every year I think he's had some time on the injured list. He just came back the other day. How about John Morant, guys? You think John Morant's lighting his career on fire? I mean, he's secured generational wealth already, but man, he does a lot of dumb stuff. He's getting into it with Klay Thompson this past weekend. Who's ready for the question of the day? About to drop it on you guys. Would you prefer to be able to time travel or have super strength? That's our question of the day. Nick Ramsey says, how about them Chiefs? Yeah, I thought it was going to be a coin flip game, and honestly it was. It was an overtime game. One more play the other way, and then the Colts win it. Pretty even teams. Home team got the victory that time. Time travel. Take me back to the Big Bang, says Solo Phil. Okay, but he's got to go for 2. Super strength for Nats fan. Nats fan would rather be stronger than go back in time or go forward in time. And we'll stop the conversion attempt. Nats fan doesn't want to ruin anything. He doesn't want to create a rip in the time-space fabric, going back in time, checking stuff out, or going forward in time. See, Chili Chad, Huggable Cactus. Some good names there on TikTok. How are you, fellas? Welcome into the chat. Let's go, Peyton Blankenship. Thanks for following, Peyton. Peyton, got a question for you. Who's your favorite female athlete of all time? Are the Chiefs going to beat the Cowboys? Cowboys are playing very inspired football, and I think they're motivated by the passing of their teammate, Nealon, that took his life. So, I don't know. I don't know that Kansas City's a lock to beat Dallas. I've been writing Dallas off, but now they're playing a little bit better. Peyton thinks that the Cowboys will win. Yeah, I got a question from the red chat. It was Nick Ramsey asking over there, so could go either way. Hey, Nick Ramsey, do I know you? Like in real life, or are you a different Nick? If so, happy holidays to you and your family. I do have one real life Nick that knows me in real life. Let's see. Let you play. No, we're not playing friendlies. But thanks for following anyways, friend. And we got Boski Bo in the house. What's up, Boski? How's your day going? Jacob Harley, welcome in, Jacob. Thanks for following, Jacob. Guy got me good with his user and had the takeaway. Let's see, just don't change history, says Solo. Natsenji says, you know what? I lied. Go back. $1 billion lottery and gift subs to Donnie. Can you play with that chatter's mom? Oh, Nats fan would like to play with your mom instead, to the guy that wanted to play with me. Mr. Play Me Next. We're playing for the holidays. Just maybe not a game you wanted to play. I thought I had the spin move right around him, but he got a piece of me there. Solo Phil says he'll play with both of the trolls' moms. I wonder what game moms play the most. Like, there has to be demographic data on that somewhere. I would assume something that's kind of casual, like a Candy Crush type of game, but, like, who knows? And then, of course, younger people become parents as time moves forward, so there may be a group that's, like, more Mario oriented or something. Nats fan's guess is, Nats fan is guessing Pokemon Go. I guess there's a famous Pokemon Go streamer from Europe, and she got banned by Niantic yesterday when she logged in when she was doing her stream. I saw it on LiveStream. Felt bad for her because I have a pretty leveled up Pokemon Go account. Could just imagine all the time feeling like it was lost. Although I did read that they said it was only a 7-day ban, so hopefully she didn't lose all of her Pokemon. Anybody remember Pokemon Go to the polls and how popular that game was back in 2016? This guy's avoiding the hit sticks. Jamal Charles getting me there. No way. Were you doing anything you shouldn't have been doing, Nats fan? Were you spoofing? Nats fan was jumping on the jet, going to Antarctica and stuff. White Boy Jay. Hey, what's up, White Boy Jay? Thanks for following. Hey, where's the line that says, heaven forbid or God forbid a white boy have a little motion? Is that what your name's a reference to? I don't know where that originated, but I've been seeing it on social media a lot. Jill broke it and you didn't go to chant. Dang it, Nats fan. Nats fan was getting all the exclusive content from overseas, jumping continents. Alright, so White Boy Jay confirming that is where it came from. Thanks for being there, friend. Yeah, we love talking sports. We'd love to hear everybody's favorite football team as you guys make it in. Like Altquist. Altquist, how are you, friend? Yeah, I think the Nick in Red Chat is not the Nick that I know, but it might be. Different last name, but people, they use alts online. I actually don't go by Danielle Freak in my day-to-day life. Antonio's here. What's up, Antonio? I saw Antonio Banderas in the Doolittle remake with Robert Downey Jr. That one's kind of a sleeper, unfortunately. We watched it a couple nights ago. It's got a wide open receiver. And I'm just, like, whiffing a lot on these ball carriers. I better score quick and then try to get back into this game. Panthers-Niners game tonight. Yes. Go Panthers. I'm a Carolina fan tonight. Star, how are you? Thanks for following, Star. Who's winning tonight, chat buddies that are listening? You got San Francisco or Carolina? Keep pounding, right? Go Panthers. So Nats fan, he learned from it, self-inflicted, and he's done. Yeah, I remember those days when everybody was doing that stuff, and I was definitely tempted on trying it. The jailbreak stuff. Cooper Kupp can't hang on, and Cooper got slammed to the turf. Oh, I think it is Christian McCaffrey's first game against the Panthers. At least I don't remember a hype-up rematch game. Hey, DMV Mason, they did come back. Yeah, nice win for Dallas. People were asking me in chat who's going to win the game. I'm like, Philly's going to win. And then one guy was insistent Dallas was going to win yesterday morning when I was streaming. I said, hey, if I'm wrong, come back and remind me that I'm wrong. So I'm expecting him to pop back into chat, but we'll see what happens. Like, and I don't mind it, Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're not. Campbell's got it. This may be a GG. Son of a gun. My eyes were up looking at the routes. I didn't even see the defender on me. Thought you lost when it was 21-0. You guys are playing some pretty inspired football right now. How are you liking Brian Schottenheimer so far? All right, I think I'm cooked in this game, guys. We'll call that the warm-up game, and we'll keep going. Timer over my shoulder gets extended when TikTok viewers follow, share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We are live on the red platform and the purple platform. If you don't know, I'll try to give you more hints as to which streams those are. But, TikTok's a little strict, right? If we say the names too much. Pitbro99, how are you, Pitbro? He's doing great. We need Matt. Ebelfuss needs to lock in. Love the Hawks. Love to see you using them. Hey, thanks, Lando. Yeah, longtime Seahawk fan. I'm not too convinced we're doing anything in the postseason because we're having a hard time beating good teams. Even yesterday, we let the Titans stick around, but I'll just enjoy the ride and be entertained as long as we can. Nats fan says Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl. I don't think Seattle's making it. I don't think we make it beyond the second round if we even get that far. Roman, welcome in. I think the Rams probably are going to win the division. Will likely be on the road against, maybe one of the weaker division winners, and I could see the season ending there, unfortunately. Super Bowl prediction: Patriots Rams. Patriots wins as DMV Mason. LG to go. How are you, LG? Pick your team for you. Well, I'm a Seahawk fan. Why wouldn't I pick Seattle? What type of pick are we doing, friend? LG, you got a lot of skulls there in your display name. Tell us about yourself, LG. What makes you such a big fan of the skulls? King Toxic Sniper. How's it going, King Toxic? What's the most toxic thing you've done when you snipe somebody? I went for the hit stick and I got the whiff stick instead. Ooh, we actually ran against the Eagles really well historically. I think we've won like the last 9 matchups, but past success isn't an indicator of future success. Yeah, I could see Philly being the end of the season for Seattle. I was thinking Tampa it would be the likely one, but who knows? I haven't looked at the playoff picture to see how it would stack up, like if the season ended today type of thing. If we play somebody else, do you think we can win? If we don't play the Rams, says Lando. Dropped a Lion on a 75 win streak. 75 win streak is nuts, dude. Am I playing viewers? No. We don't really play viewers here on stream. I am playing live competition. Whoever we run into is maybe going to become a viewer eventually. I did take TTV out of my name because you get too many little weirdos that want to sit there and stream snipe when you're streaming. Seattle got the win. Hey, a win's a win, right? We'll take it. Rams pooped on the Buccaneers yesterday. They did indeed. Those of you that are celebrating Thanksgiving, are you going to be traveling out soon? Maybe you're already over at families' houses. What's everybody's holiday plans looking like here? So we got the big holiday coming up in a few days. I felt like that should have been off the mark, but Waller adjusts to it. Rams fan there for King Toxic Sniper. Man, I'm still frustrated at Darnold a week later that he threw those 4 interceptions to your defenders. It's like he threw them right to those guys, man. Sleepy, how are you? And I could not get control over Nubin and try to make a play on that. Seattle got the best version of Baker. The Rams did not. And didn't Baker leave the game with a shoulder injury? I think he's getting evaluated today. Definitely going to throw a huge wrinkle in the Buccaneers season if they don't have Baker Mayfield. And we do get a pass breakup, so we're down 6. So Sleepy out. Hey, welcome in, Sleepy. Thanks for following. For anybody just joining, question of the day. I usually have a question of the day. Days, would you prefer to time travel or have super strength? Hurt the non-throwing shoulder. I guess it depends how badly it's hurt, right? If it could affect the motion and stuff. Hey, yes. Major, were you the one telling me they were going to win in yesterday's stream? I was just talking to Mason about you, if you are. Somebody was telling me the Cowboys were going to get that win. And I was like, if I'm wrong, come and remind me. So, I deserve the reminder. I don't have a dog in the fight. I just thought Philly would get it done. Which season is more surprising to you guys? Philly season or Kansas City Chiefs season? Not that either team is particularly bad. They both have winning records, but neither one's as dominant as we're accustomed to off of last year. Come on, user. BTA, when they won by a field goal. I think when you win by a field goal, you should just be happy to win. But I mean, a win's a win, but still, come on. Let's see. We beat Kansas City on Thursday, says Major. That was you, so Donnie, I'm wrong. Nats fans had me a lot of times over the years. Sometimes I haven't been able to handle the truth. Now, Seattle and the Rams get the same record. Rams get the division because of beating the Bucs. Well, there's different tiebreakers. First tiebreaker is your in-division record, then it goes to the conference record. So I wouldn't jump that far that fast. I know the Rams have lost a couple games in the West, but Seattle has to win that game when we host them coming up later in the year. Ethan's returned. Welcome back, Ethan. Matthew and Jay Surd. Welcome in, fellas. Thanks for following. And that fan's like, I don't want a third ban. I'll just chill out. I'll just chill out and know that I'm right. And DK slows down, takes a hit stick. Ethan, we're glad you're back from yesterday, man. How was your day? Maya, how are you? Welcome in. Good to have you there, Maya. Trey from the 759 has followed. Trey, I don't know where the 759 is. Sorry for my ignorance. What area code is that, Trey? Let's see. Matthew says, go Niners. Not tonight. Just please lose to Carolina. You're a Rams fan. You kind of respect the Seahawks. We all hate the Niners. That's true. Yep. I don't hate you guys the same way. I do not like the Rams at all, but not the way I dislike San Francisco. What's my favorite team? The Seahawks. Just got to take it one game at a time. That's all you can do, right? Let's see. User says, Eagles are the new Chiefs. They are the team to beat. If you're the Super Bowl champ, yep, everybody wants to beat you. Maybe Magnus has followed. Welcome in, Magnus. Oh, wait a minute. I missed another follower. This one is my grandma left me. I'm sorry. Grandma was over at Danielle's house with the bacon grease. It's okay. It's a Thanksgiving tradition. Grandma left me. Do I watch baseball, Unk? Yes, Unk watches baseball. Unk is a MLB The Show streamer during baseball season. I want to say a very good one, too. But, yeah, my record speaks for itself. 45 years old, hit World Series 6 times. Good luck finding another 45-year-old with that many World Series appearances this year. All right, he misses his throw. Let me scroll back here. I missed something. You're actually from the 276 in Virginia for Trey. And then we got Vol XR. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Flexar, welcome in. Nationals fan because you're from Montreal. Dude, sorry about you guys losing the Expos. Hopefully they bring the Expos back one day. I'm an A's fan, so very familiar with greedy owners and having your franchise ripped away. Although I do have a good Nationals fan hanging out with me in the chat. 757 is the Virginia area, says Nats fan. Thought we were going to make a play. My guys are not making the plays here on defense. You think Mahomes' terrorizing days are over, says user. I don't know. I disagree. I think Mahomes is one of the greats of all time. I think Mahomes may not be 100% healthy right now, and you know, he's got some older weapons like Kelsey. I know Kelsey's in pretty good shape this season, but like Kelsey's 36. I think Mahomes has some life left in him, but they may have to reboot that franchise a bit. Time will tell. Boy, that was a terrible throw. It's not close. What was the MLB trade? I haven't seen any trades today. Patty is the king of the broken play, says Nats fan. Yes, he is. Broken arm tackle, broken other arm tackle. Harrison trying to chase down Marshawn Lynch. He doesn't have the Skittles for it. Let's taunt a little. And that is a little baby beastquake into the end zone to level up the game. Chiefs downfall already started, says user. I think anybody besides Chiefs fans would trade their last 3 seasons for what the Chiefs have had. 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 rings. Yeah, that's solid. Oh, that's right. Brandon Nemo for Marcus Simeon. Trade between the Rangers and the Mets. I forgot about that. I looked at it and then I forgot to dive into it. Omar, welcome in. Thanks for following, Omar. Chris says the Chiefs are the NFL equivalent to Al-Qaeda. I don't know. I liken them more to the Taliban, but it is what it is. Is it wrong that I like Patrick Mahomes and Chris Collinsworth? Moss over the top. My defenders are getting torched. I don't know what to do. I need to get out the credit card, guys. I need everybody in TikTok chat to send a Galaxy so I can afford to upgrade the squad. These guys are running steps behind here, getting cooked like a Thanksgiving turkey. This is pathetic. Yeah, but yeah, we're not close to making any stops. Let's see, Mason, welcome in. Thanks for following, Mason. Silas says the Cowboys won. Really? Did the Cowboys win last night? I hadn't heard. But yeah, Silas, congratulations if you're a Cowboy fan. Congratulations on your first Super Bowl since 1995. Just playing, Cowboy buddies. Most of you probably too young to remember the last time you guys won a Super Bowl. I saw him there. Both receivers stopped in the same area. I thought I could slip it into the trail receiver. So now I'm making mistakes on top of my defense not playing defense here. Let's try adjusting by speed and see if we can get some help along the way. Hey, Ashley, thanks very much for subscribing. Let me get the lights flashing for you, Ashley. The lights are supposed to do a color change animation. I'll show you in 1 second. They don't link up really well with the platform you're on. They flash real well for TikTok in the purple chat. Same name everywhere if you guys want to follow over there too. Alright, so alerts, and then I go over to the platform you're on, Ashley, and this is what it's supposed to do when you guys subscribe. So, stop sign looking deal, supposed to change color, and then they flash when you guys follow on TikTok and the purple stream. Some of you remember the purple streams being big back when, I don't know, Pokemon and Ninja and everybody was popular there. Pandemic time. I feel like it's gotten quieter. Alright, so let's see. This is what the purple platform follow gets you. It gets you the green animation. Monkey, thanks for following. And Tarpon Launcher, welcome in. 167. How'd you come up with those numbers, Tarpon? My defense is terrible. Going into the virtual street, asking for spare change. Hey, we have to do what we have to do. This team cannot win. I can't win with these cats, Nathan. Making bacon. What's up, making bacon? We have a lot of bacon jokes in the stream. There's bacon emotes and stuff, dude. I feel like you've came home with that follow. All right, we need to book in touchdowns in a bad way or a good way, whatever. We need a lot to go my way. Well, there we go. That could be a start. Porter looking for the pick 2. All right, take me to your favorite fast food restaurant in your mind, and let's pick 2 off the menu. What's your favorite 2 fast food combo? Cherry Coke from Burger King and an Impossible Whopper. That's my pick 2. How about you guys? Drake May is him. What's up, Drake? You know who isn't him? JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy is statistically one of the worst quarterbacks since the dropback era started since the turn of the millennium. The only quarterback that has worse stats than him is Jamarcus Russell. I did not realize he was historically bad. I was reading about him a bit last night. I thought the Vikings should have kept Sam Darnold. Not trying to dump on Viking fans. Not like they can decide what happens with their team. But JJ is struggling, right? He wasn't that good to begin with. I know he's coming off injury and everything, but looks like he's going to be a terrible bust there in Minnesota. Santi, thanks for following. How are you, Santi? We're going to run Solo Phil's favorite play. Chipotle Steak Bowl with lemonade is going to be the pick 2 for Nats fan. Oh, everybody needs to get on Nats level. It's loading up on some delicious carbohydrates in the lemonade and all the protein you need in that steak bowl. I haven't had a good steak in years because I went on the vegetarian diet. Marshawn's an X factor, and I'm just going to keep him in the block. Smart utilization of my best player right now. Right, get down, Lamar. Ooh, Lamar kind of looks like he played a little baseball on that slide. Those of you that like a little baseball, who's your favorite baseball team? I'm kind of excited for the A's upcoming season. They should be decent. And then 2027, I guess we're dealing with possible work stoppage for baseball. Gavin14, welcome to the platform, Gavin. Cooper Cup's open. Somebody left the cupboard. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't come rolling off the tongue the way that I wanted. The cup was exposed, was going to be the punchline, but all right. Cam, thanks for following. How are you, Cam? See, Nikki K, favorite non-national. He's a blast to watch. You feel like something crazy is going to happen when he's up there. Silas is a Cardinals fan. Who's your favorite Cardinals player of all time, Silas? I loved it when McGuire was there to root for you guys and watch you guys. Although I wish McGuire never got traded from the A's, but yeah, I definitely followed the Cardinals a lot. Those 4 or 5 years he was in St. Louis. Yeah, Cam, great to have you in the stream. Who's your favorite football team, Cam? We are multi-streaming, so I'm talking to everybody in every platform, in case you guys are wondering, you know, like who Nats fan is or something. Nats fan's one of the regulars on the Purple app. Solo Phil's hanging out there as well. And if anybody's lurking, appreciate you guys having a tab open. Lurks probably went down. Yesterday we had the drops enabled, which was nice. Dickerson with a good play. Just trying to slow this guy down and keep it a 4-point game before the end of the half. Trying some dime defense. Don't want to get beat over the top again. Oh, here we go. Roman says, why did the chicken cross the road? Somebody told me bark yesterday, and then he acted like a dog in chat on a cross the road joke. But I don't know. Why did the chicken cross the road? Jayton, he likes the Chiefs. He's even got the Arrowhead as a profile picture. Jayton, who's your favorite Chiefs player of all time? All right, chicken crossroad to get to the other side. Let's do it. Mike's got the, what do they call it, the gallows humor. I'm sorry, Mike. Season's so over, says Mike. Honestly, I don't think it is. I was looking into the crystal ball, and I could see the Seahawks going on the road as one of the top wildcard teams to Tampa, and you guys ending our season. You just got to get Baker back. Baker's going to return, right? Non-throwing shoulder. He got a nice run and completion there. He may be out multiple weeks. It's Teddy Bridgewater or bust then, right, Mike? There's not like a young quarterback on the roster. And I'm guessing Teddy's there for a reason, but kind of wonder if Teddy has much left in the tank. So, all right, it's Teddy or nothing. Looked at the crystal ball, saw the top pick for the Commanders as Nats fan. Who has the top pick right now if the season ended at this moment? Is it? It's the Raiders, right? Because the Raiders lost the playoff bowl against the Browns yesterday. Sanders wouldn't mess things up for Cleveland. Oh, the Saints have the top pick. Is there a real consensus number one right now, or not yet? Unknown says the Jets have the top pick. It's still the Titans. I'm getting a different answer from everybody. I think the Titans only have one win. So, is it Tennessee? And they already got Cam Ward. Cam actually looked excellent yesterday to me. What in the world? What a laser he threw in there to zap me for a touchdown before half. Nice job from him. Go Braves. Thanks for... Wow. Go Braves is going ham over there. Go Braves. Thanks for the crazy combos in the red chat. If you guys have your eyes on the red chat, we were getting all kinds of jewels sent in from Go Braves. Thanks, friend. So the Saints, Giants, Titans. Titans only have one win. If you had the first overall pick in next year's draft, who would you select? I know it depends on the team, but like if you were a general manager with the first overall, who would you guys go with? Thanks again, Go Braves. That was super kind of you. He did 21 combos there. All kinds of gifts coming in. Esteban, he likes the Niners. Losing tonight, right, Esteban, for Thanksgiving? All right, Mike's going to the big board. Tennessee has the first pick. They're 1-9. They are not the only 10 that we see. All right, here goes DK. He's got to get to the end zone. He's going to throw the lateral. Tyler Warren went and tried to sky for it. And I guess that's an illegal forward pass because we weren't able to try to scoop and score. Will the Pistons of Oklahoma City lose again before they play in February? I don't know. What's the Pistons record? I saw the Thunder were supposed to be like 16-1 or something, right? They're 14-2. Ivy's not playing, correct? I just heard Ivy just returned. The Titans, top pick, only team with one win. They are 1-10. All right, so Tennessee, the worst team in football currently in the NFL. All right, so he's back. He's played one game. Do you try to tune in if you know that he's going to be on the court, Wags, or is it just more you're flipping channels, there's a Purdue guy, and you check it out? I'm trying to shout you and Mike out. Follow Wags, follow Mike. Somebody followed earlier this morning, and their name was Purdue Edits, but they didn't chat. They fall on TikTok. TikTok's that way. You know, sometimes people fall and they don't jump in. So you're not going on the high seas and turning on a VPN and all that stuff as a pirate just to find the game to see IB play. Unknown, thanks for following Unknown. All right, we're gonna lead beast mode for a huge game. Not in the regular season. No, that's fine. No, I don't blame you. Completely get it. I do it for my teams, but just my teams. I'm not going to probably do it for an individual player. Unless it was, you know, a Daniel Marshall or something. Who did Tennessee even lose to? They lost to Seattle. Seahawks beat them yesterday. Wasn't the most convincing Seahawk win, but we'll take the victory. I mean, I'm not a big believer in the team, honestly. So no, I don't get too nervous. It was annoying though because they were up. I think they were up at one point like 30-10 yesterday, and then it came down to an onside kick. It's like, man, just put the teams away. JSN's probably is going to set a lot of records this year. He's just getting into a crazy amount of space, and he seems to be catching everything. Panzer, welcome in. How are you, Panzer? Seems like he built up a really fast rapport with Sam Darnold, too. Oh, who did Tennessee beat? I forgot who Tennessee beat. Let's see. Sebastian Rain. Thanks for following, Sebastian. It looked worse in person, says Rollers. Yeah, Seattle's just an annoying team, in my estimation, Wags. I love them because they're my favorite team, but every time we play somebody good, San Francisco, Tampa Bay, the Rams, we've lost. And then when we have leads, we tend to collapse late and make, you know, make the defense stay out, make the starters stay out, run the risk of injury. And I don't think you can get away with that stuff in the postseason. Cam is with God. Welcome in, Cam. Let's see. It was 23-3 when you first checked. Yeah, it was kind of one of those, you know, how much fantasy points are these guys going to score? And then it turned into a little bit of a game. And like Nwosu got hurt yesterday late in the game, but he stayed in. But that's the type of stuff that happens. You know, you should have in the backups, just be running the football, put them away. And Seattle always seems to find a way to bring other teams back in. The one and only man, $. How's it going, one and only man? All right, so Tennessee apparently beat the Cardinals. That Cardinal team is pretty rough right now, too. They've looked better under Jacoby Brissett. All right, here we go. Since we're talking about the Cardinals, I want everybody to look into their crystal ball. It's 2026. It's game 1. It's opening day. What uniform is Kyler Murray wearing next year? Where do you guys put Kyler? That's right. Wasn't that the game where like Tyler Lockett recovered a fumble and took it into the end zone and all kinds of weird stuff, A-Rob? I think there was like an interception and then it turned into a fumble and then like Lockett scored before he got on there. He's on a bench somewhere, says A-Rob. A-Rob does not think Kyler is a starter next season. Don't know what uniform. He's somewhere on a bench, says Chris. A 1,000 years. Welcome aboard, A 1,000 years. Hey, that's a really cool account. It's a fellow partner. Congratulations on partnership. It's tough to become a partner around here. At least it used to be. I guess they're making a little bit easier, but it's still a grind. I'm trying to shout you out so everybody can follow. I just can't find my home row. Let's see. JSN gonna break the. I think he's gonna break the yardage record. I just don't know if he's gonna do it in 16 games. So it was 2012 for just under 2,000 yards. Why is there a timer? So listen, user, you control the timer there on TikTok. The timer is the FOMO timer. The more you guys follow, share, like, give, subscribe, whatever, the timer goes up. Timer runs out. I run out of here. I spike the controller and I run out of the office. Yeah, I think he's got a great shot to hit 2,000. You're actually stopping by community manager for Smackin' Seeds. Haven't had the chance to meet us. Oh, yeah, Smackin's great. You know, as you're new, you probably know there was a little bit of fallout, at least within your Discord. A lot of people are saying Smackin was not communicating. and smacking was this, smacking was that, and you know, like people were taking a long time to get their shipments and stuff like that. So I haven't really promoted probably the last couple months. Haven't been posting it to my stories or anything of that nature. I do feel like it probably does a little better during baseball season when people are outdoors more. But yeah, I was a little concerned and didn't know quite what was going on. Hadn't received any communication directly from anybody in the Discord or the email. So yeah, Smacking's been great. Appreciate all the samples that have been sent my way. And everybody I dealt with was really nice. But I knew there was just some concern from the other creators. So not trying to, you know, drag the brand, but yeah, I've just kind of relaxed on promoting and been mostly promoting. Like today I'm wearing an Underdog shirt, so if you want to send me a Smackin' shirt, definitely would wear one if you guys ever have some laying around. But yeah, Smackin' Seeds, you guys can use code DF, get yourself a discount for Smackin'. Donovan, Kevin, and Roman, welcome in, thanks for following. Seeing how many controllers that I've broken at the end of the stream. Dude, so many controllers. It's nuts. Let's see. Put in a lot of work into the Discord. Should give it a look. Always come direct to you now. 100%. I cannot move Cam Chancellor pre-snap. It's kind of weird. It's like I'm locked here. Player locked. Not sure why that was the case. We do get the turnover on downs. You were one of the creators. That's why you offered to step up, and there we are. Well, I'm glad somebody saw that there was a need for leadership and jumped into the void. Connor and Emoji Friend, thanks for following over on TikTok. Jared wants to know if I like the Falcons. I'm neutral on the Falcons. I root for a different team in the conference. So, you know, in general, you want to see conference teams lose if you have a rooting interest against them. So I'm a Seahawks supporter. But yeah, I don't really have any skin in the game against Atlanta. Noah Too Tough, how are you, Noah? What is a timer? A timer is a device that keeps time. The person you don't know. I think the person you don't know is a tight spot on a burner. But anyhow, person, yeah, the timer's there to get you motivated. Aaron, thanks for following. How's your day been, Aaron? But yeah, Smackin's great. I think I have a Smackin code. I'm pretty sure I still have it in the panels. Like a Smackin command. Yeah, there we go. What game mode are we playing? I'm playing the Autumn Classic is what we're playing. And Devontae 4th in inches. We got to get this conversion. Jacob, welcome into the stream. Thanks for following, Jacob. Jacob, who's your favorite NFL player? Trackhawk and Jackson Burris, welcome in. All right, Marshawn was going to make us or break us there. We do get it. Yeah, so I'm actually really happy that you found the stream and you came in to chat with us. It shows that you're taking initiative and checking in on your, you know, your collaborators. I never had the bad experience. I did have one of my regulars made a purchase last year, and it took a long time for the shipment to get going. I know that's you can't control everything within the company, but it's nice to have a point of contact where, you know, like say somebody in the chat right now says, "Oh, hey, you know, Donnie, I bought something and it hasn't left yet." I could reach out to you and say, "Hey, do you know anything that's going on?" type of deal. I wasn't really sure who to contact. As things had gotten kind of quiet between myself and Smack, and so yeah, wonderful that you're here. I got you followed as well. Looking forward to seeing your content and what you're up to. And as somebody that's a Twitch partner, you know how difficult it is to become a partner. So I always respect it when I see somebody come in with a badge. Not that I don't respect everybody, but you know, it's like, all right, this person's done a lot of work on this platform to have had that accomplishment. DK Metcalf will put us in front. Skies, welcome in. Mason, welcome in. King Kai, thank you for sharing the stream 3 times. Need refills, graphics, etc. Awesome. And then, if anybody wants to work with Smackin, is there like a form to fill out still? A1000 years, or is that not the way that it works currently? Because I know sometimes companies take a break on collaborating with new streamers. Can suggest them to you and you'll look into them. Oh, wonderful. I work with a company called Creator Sports Network, and I tried to get them linked up because Creator Sports Network has exclusive rights to different sporting events. Right now they have like Mountain West football and basketball, and they have a lot of streamers that stream under their umbrella on this exclusive content. They're going to work with Formula E starting next month. They work with the Brazilian Serie A for soccer, and they get different things constantly. And I know they've been looking for like a brand deal where they could collaborate. So I don't know if that would be in a possibility, but I can put you in touch with their founder because I know he would love to talk to you and see if there's something that you guys could do on some type of collaboration as well. DM you the information. Yeah, absolutely. I will as soon as I end stream. And then I'm assuming I can find you probably pretty easily in their Discord. I'm going to guess you have like an admin role or something similar. Really, man? Thanks for following. How's it going, Really, man? Who's your favorite football team? All of you that just came in. Who's the best Seahawk quarterback in history, says Silas? It's got to be Russell Wilson, right? I mean, Warren Moon maybe had a better career, but Warren Moon didn't win a Super Bowl with us. I think the best Seahawks quarterback is Russ. Donovan Dean, he's a Steelers fan. One of my cousins played for the original Pittsburgh Steelers many years back in the 1920s. He was my grandfather's first cousin. His name was Angelo Bervelli. So if you're ever going down Steeler history lane, you could check out Angelo. He was a two-way player that went to college at St. Mary's in California. Played in the East-West Shrine game and all that stuff. He was a pretty accomplished guy. I think he played there for 4 years. Do I think the Browns should build around Sanders? No, not at all. Don't know much about football, to be honest. Grew up a Colts fan for 1,000 years. Oh, we got a couple Colts moderators in there, as long as they're not away from the keyboard at the moment. Wags and Solo Phil are both Colts fans. And they have Jim Irsay's daughter's in a very prominent role now. She's often on the sidelines. Charlie Irsay. Nice to see the ladies in sports. Don't really remember a lady being on the sidelines in kind of a lead role the way that she's doing this year. And they're playing great. Perry the Platypus. How's it going, Perry? Perry, give me a fun platypus fact that most of us don't know. If you're so inclined, Perry. Oh, he's got the deeper route. The strive is probably for the game. From Indiana, so is Wags. Wags is a big Purdue Boilermaker guy. Let's see, Perry the Platypus, GP3. Thanks for being here, Perry. Yeah, how's your day been? But he's motioning out Moss. He'll take the underneath route as this game marches on. Almost neighbors, family out there, small world. Hunter, it's going good. How are you doing, Hunter? You can just say Perry the Platypus. If I remember, I will. The old-timer memory, sometimes I forget. So if you come in like 2 weeks from now, you may have to remind me. Let's see, Real Madrid fan 909 Chato, and is it Young Platt? Thank you all for following. I thought we were going to intercept it and wrap up the game right there. Let's see, tight spots go into the players era tomorrow and Wednesday. He's doing a lot of motioning pre-snap to try to get my defenders off track here. He's got that out breaking route, and he did not break the plane, but he's down to the one. Thought I had the interception for just a second. Friend with no display name, welcome in. Thanks for being there. How is your Monday morning treating you? We are multi-streaming. We're live on TikTok, red and purple streams. Drew, welcome in. How are you, Drew? And was not able to get a finger on Eric Dickerson, so I'm going to need the miracle 6-second touchdown deal. Dalton Scott, welcome in. Jeremy, is it Jeremy? I think it's Jeremy. Saying, let's go Niners. Jeremy, no. I'm not rooting for him in this game. I'm not rooting for him on Monday night. Yeah, we're playing the event, friend. Yep, I'm playing the Autumn Classic thing. Gonna need the miracle here to pull this game out. Question of the day, would you prefer to be able to time travel or have super strength? Saints are working out Justin Tucker. No. Come on, Saints. Can't be. Right, Devontae Adams for the game. I'm trying to lateral out. Oh, he got the lateral. And we're not able to advance it. Why can't the offensive lineman advance the ball on a lateral? Why is the game programmed that way? I think we were home free. I don't think he would have had enough speed, maybe, but I thought we had a clear animation there for a minute. Nice to meet you. Tend to meet some other creators in the program. Super excited to be back here soon. Reach out whenever you need something. 1,000%. Thanks for coming and finding the stream. 1,000 years. And I hope everybody will check out your content too. Was last playing some Arc Raiders. Can we do a one-on-one? Perry, I know you're new to the stream, but I don't really play friendlies. I usually say this is a non-friendly stream. 915 Cards knows. I'm just a grumpy old streamer. Especially when I keep losing games here in this Autumn Classic. Only the fumbler can advance the fumble in the final minute or something. Is it considered a fumble when it hits the ground then? Like if I throw the lateral to you, Wags, it's a lateral and you catch it. But if it hits the turf, is it then a fumble and now it can no longer be advanced? Is that what it is? Where is Phoenix and Ferb? Tight Spot wants to know, Perry. I guess Tight Spot caught something off of your name that I didn't realize. Maybe it's a reference to the animated series. Yeah, Seahawks are doing okay. We almost messed around and found out about Tennessee yesterday. Vinny Testaverde in at quarterback. Don't think so. You have seen them advancing when it hits the ground on the end of those plays. Maybe it's just Madden coding so it doesn't get too wonky. Buckeyes 677. Thanks for following, Buckeyes. Yeah, please keep following if you guys are on TikTok. We hit 40,000 yesterday on the follow count, and everybody that follows extends the timer, so we'll do a longer stream. I didn't really expect it to be as busy as it is today, but I didn't want to not get live. We were up late watching movies as a family. My wife's off today, so I was like, I'll go do a small stream, but it's kind of popping. So thanks everybody for participating. Here goes Vinny Testaverde, and we stopped him about an inch short. Oh, see. Oh, there's making a particle accelerator. I like that. Cowboys game was crazy, says 951 Cards. Yes, it was. Popping off. DK hangs on. Go a little up-tempo to start. Hey, TK Mac. Happy Monday to you, too. Feels like a holiday week, so doesn't even have that Monday feel to it right now. Not Leo. How are you, Leo? Thanks for following. Yesterday was kind of fog set in the night. Had that sort of eerie feel that the fog brings. And I enjoyed the day. Doomsicle 6'7". Doomsicle, is 6'7" still in its peak, or is that meme fading out? Mikkel Gaming, how are you, Mikkel? Welcome to the red chat. I'm gonna try to go around Marshawn and sprint upfield. Didn't work out. I saw your win that you posted. Congratulations, Tight Spot. Whenever you have that type of win, don't you wish you would have put more on it? Put the farm on it. Well, that was just terrible timing on that throw. The window may have been open earlier or later, but I hit nothing. There are some sweaty players in this Autumn Classic that I keep running into. Where are the casuals? Vinny Testaverde, he's got all day. He's going to find Mike Evans out there. Let's see. Mikkel Gaming just came back from soccer practice. Mikkel, what position are you playing in soccer? Vinny Testaverde is in takeover mode. This does not bode well for my defense, and we're down another score. My defense is getting cooked this weekend. I need some upgrades here, like yesterday. And some guys that can pressure the quarterback and make some plays. And Kittle hangs on through contact. All right, let's see if we get Marshawn going and settle down a bit. Zay, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Zay. Lynch running through, and he'll get 6. You're a striker. You scored 5 goals today? Vinny in takeover mode. Yeah, it must be a college Ultimate Team throwback card. Clearly not the Buccaneers card, says Mike Plays Games. Do I have a fantasy football team? I do. In fact, I have a fantasy sponsor on my shirt. If you're not joined to Underdog, everybody download the app and use code DYF, please. Definitely one of our top sponsors. Although Smack and coming up clutch today, popping in the chat. Everybody's crashing down with Fitzpatrick. We'll go away from the user, and here goes Marshawn for a little scamper to the end zone. Shower him in Skittles, everybody. So Zay, yeah, welcome aboard. Who do you root for as a football fan, Zay? Like, who's your favorite NFL team or college team? We can talk college. How about those Sooners taking out Mizzou? I don't know what Sooners are ranked in the AP poll. I think they were number 8 before the victory, so I assume they went up a little bit. Why are you no longer playing baseball, says Mikkel. I usually switch with the seasons. When it's football season, we play football, and baseball season, we play baseball. I'm tempted to buy NBA 2K. I was telling myself not to buy it. It's discounted down to $22 for PlayStation right now. It's linked in my Discord if anybody wants to take the leap on it. May play that after the Super Bowl for a little bit. Yeah, I think they'd have to go up one. Yes, $22 for PS5. I'm 99% sure I put it in the link section of my Discord. So I'm probably going to pull the trigger today on it. It was on Slick Deals. Who's the best player on my fantasy team? You know, without looking it up, I'd assume Amon-Ra St. Brown's probably put up the most points for me. Some of the guys I drafted haven't had the best years. Lamar Jackson's been a disappointment with the injuries, and he's had some quiet games, and then Kenneth Walker's had a bad year. Oklahoma stayed in the 8th spot. I thought for sure they would have moved up, but you know, if nobody in front of you loses, and there's not really as much opportunity to go forward. Hey, Vex, what should I do? Why don't you send me a universe, Vex, and I'll upgrade the defense? Vex is like, why don't you get good? Old man, it's a skill issue. But yeah, Vex, come on, you're stating the obvious. I'm trying to defend out here because you guys just aren't fast enough. Like, I can see the route developing. I can't get there and undercut it. And sometimes you get the game being a little bit non-responsive too. Let's see, friend with no display name, welcome aboard, thanks for following. What is Mike Evans doing there? Mike Evans is doing the old Bernie lean. Actually, the Bernie lean was backwards, but he's doing the forward Bernie lean. He's bringing it back. Channeling his inner Coco Crisp. But yeah, Evans was tripping after that. Might have been a TBI for Evans. The football went through his neck there. Am I playing viewers? No. Sorry, Max. We'd love you to follow and hang out despite not playing viewers. I'm just playing randos. That way it can be me and the community against whoever we're matched up against. Don't want to split up the community and get a popular guy like Max playing against me. Alright, McCollum's got it. Mike Evans is doing the broken collarbone, says Mike plays games. Check the, what do you mean, tight spot? On my bio? You have to go to my bio and hit the link tree if you're just double checking my links, if that's what you mean. Oh, no. We get it and we give it right back. For NBA. Oh, okay. Hold on. I see what you mean. Yeah, sorry. Let me grab that one. I'm sorry. Tight spot. I'll get you that link too. One moment for old man Donnie. Yeah, I was just about to claw back in and we fumbled it away. I've been running conservative ball carrier, but it seems like the fumbles did go down a little bit. All right, so tight spot and Wags. I'm going to put the link in Discord and in Purple Chat right now. Whatever's easier. It's a long freaking link because it's a Slick Deals link. Let's see. Ashton, thanks for following. Windsor, thanks for being here. And thanks for sending a heart me and 19 Go Populars. This is quite a day for followers here. We do get the stop on the conversion attempt. But yeah, I had it in my cart, and I was like, you know, I'm just going to sleep on it, because I always end up buying 2K, and then end up not playing it. So I was like, what, you know, even for 22 bucks, it's not worth it if I'm not going to play it. Campo Fan put, he put music in the links. Get it together, Campo Fan. Campo Fan doesn't really come by chat much. He's just a Discord guy these days. Hey, Ashton, we got a score now, bud. Hawks looking good. They're okay. But, you know, we kind of, again, played with our opponent there a bit too much in that game. Titans were a lucky bounce from onside recovery and 40 seconds of terror, because they were only down 6 when they were going further onside. DDZ, welcome aboard. Master Chief, how are you, Master? Welcome back to the chat. What's new with the Master Chief? I feel like I haven't chatted with you in some time. Cooper Kupp can't hang on. Yes, the Simeon trade caught me off guard. I thought he was going to be a Rangers staple for many years to come. And he got to win a ring and all that stuff there for Marcus. He has had drop off in production last couple of years. You bought Madden on sale on Friday. Oh, nice. How are you liking it thus far, Master? Threw it quick. He was open, but we can't get it on the mark. There's no punting, so we got to go for those. Playing the Autumn Classic. And this time Kupp does hang on. He'll go through some of the tackles. Yeah, Cooper should have caught it, right? DDZ, what's up, buddy? What's up, nephew? Pulling some good cards from the free packs. Yeah, it's nice when you get a good pull or two and get your team upgraded faster for sure. Lamar is the GOAT. What's up, Lamar? How are you, friend? I'm going to assume that you're a Ravens fan, but we know what they say about assuming. Try to drive that past his user on Fred Warner. Wouldn't be shocked to see Seager and DeGrom get dealt. Yeah, maybe a new era in Rangers baseball. Bochy's gone. That contention window feels kind of closed. Maybe get some younger players in, build around Adolis, Garcia, and Langford and all those guys. Pulled a LTD linebacker. That throws off the mark. He was open, but I drifted a bit too much. Lamar Jackson, best quarterback, says DDZ. My normal plays that usually work for me, not working great against this guy's defense. Adolis Garcia got non-tendered? I did not realize that. Pretty big news, I think. Baby K, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for following. And then Jack, thanks for following. Anybody that wants to make it over to the red and purple, there they are. I put up the rotator for a moment. And defense just shot right through. Let's take time. And try to find something that'll work against this guy. This guy is flying in here. He only has 665 OPS, and he's 32. There's no point in really keeping him long term. Mike, I would have assumed Adolis Garcia was like 26. He's going to take the shot on the one-on-one. Didn't work out. Nemo to the Rangers for Simeon. Yes, that's what we're talking about. But yeah, Adolis Garcia is a lot older than I thought. And he got me with the user. I threw it right at him, too. Thought he wasn't fast enough to chase him down. Thought we were going to get free. Penny's in the house. What's up, Penny? How are you, friend? Why can I not type better? There we go. Purple at buddies, we need you to follow Henny. Vinny Testaverde doesn't fumble somehow. Thought we were going to force it out. Let's see. From a no display name, welcome in. James on Bane, welcome in. Thanks for following, James. Do I do this professionally? Yes, I'm a professional Madden player, Mr. E. Come on, man. I'm doing good. Enjoying kind of the Thanksgiving spirit around these parts. Other than my Professional Madden career falling apart in front of my eyes. I'm doing good, friend. How is your day going? Two of you guys don't have display names, and you're both chatting at me there on TikTok, so I don't know what to call you fellas. It would be cool, but no, my days of being a serious player are long gone. We're here for the fun and sports talk. Happy Friendsgiving, says JR. Ruben, what's up, bud? What's new out your way? How about those Broncos, Ruben? They're playing pretty good football. Call me Ben. Ben, good to have you here. Star and Sober, welcome in to both of you. How are you guys? I think if this guy punches in here, I'm probably going to call this a game and get a new one going. Could see Evaldi and DeGrom being dealt, says Mike Plays Games, talking about the Texas Rangers. Bo Nix has worked out pretty well for your Broncos. I didn't think he was going to be much of a quarterback. I was wrong about Bo Nix, but I was right about J.J. McCarthy. J.J. McCarthy's terrible. If the Niners don't win tonight, we're not making it. I think you guys make the playoffs. Hey, Ashton, I'm doing my best. I'm glad you made it over to the purple side. Purple side is where all the longtime buddies have been. Like Mike and Henny and these guys that are hanging out with us. TikTok is always kind of a crapshoot. Some of them are longtime legends. Some of them are newer. Played a bunch of Weekend Classic this weekend. It went good. Oh, nice, Henny. Donnie's heading for the bus here at halftime. Buddies, let's grab our equipment. Don't even wave at those guys. Don't make eye contact with them. Get in the bus. We're done. Who's my quarterback? Lamar Jackson. Seahawks need to lose a couple of games. No, they don't. JR, thank you for the heart me. I'm a Seahawks fan. But you can make the playoffs without Seattle losing games. You guys have the tiebreak against us, but Seattle and San Francisco are both chasing the Rams for the division title. And the Rams don't look like they're going to drop a lot of games the rest of the way. So that's the issue there. So we're probably not winning the division for either of our teams, but we can both be wild cards. Jock contract didn't really help him. Is Jock under contract for another year or not? My quarterback is still Lamar Jackson. Ooh, Buccaneers team affinity. You went 10-1, got a free J-Ram. Dominguez also hit World Series and got another DeGrom to sell. Henny is locked in, man. Get going, Henny. Who is the best quarterback? Are we talking about in real life or are we talking about in Madden? I actually don't know the highest rated quarterback right now. I'm guessing we're going to get some good ones for the Blitz and all the stuff coming out. Ruben, he doesn't like OKC. 9-2 says Austin. He's from California. He wants to move to Denver. I'm from California, and I'm pretty happy out here most of the time. He has another year. They gave him a player option. Yeah, Jock Peterson was like, yeah, I went 0 for 74. Let me renew my option. I don't remember exactly what it was. I know he had a terrible run there of not getting a hit for the longest time. Probably playing best this year that Henny ever has. Henny, do you ever think about playing those, like the Summer Classic and Fall Classic and those comp events, or no? A week ago, you finished Sunset Conquest and the Chase Pack. You pulled the finest Ian Hop card. Congratulations, man. I'm not an Oklahoma City fan. I'm a Golden State fan. Real life, all time greatest quarterback. Pat Brady. Tom Brady's the GOAT quarterback. Even as a Brady non-enjoyer. He's running the blitz heavy defense, and he got pressured and batted it down. Connor Lapierre, how are you, Connor? Let's see if we can get the conversion here on 4th and 3. Yeah, that's lucky. Better to be lucky than good. Then we fumble out of bounds. No, it's okay. Yeah, Automod just held it up. I'm usually a fairly wholesome streamer. Like, we make some jokes to the trolls, but yeah, you won't hear a lot of profanity. You can listen to my stream if you're at work or something. Colton Quadruple A, thanks for following. Tanner's in the house. Tanner, how the heck are you? Good to see you today. As always, we're always happy when Tanner's here. Thanks everybody for following. Come on in. If you're on the For Your page, this is the place. Yeah, no. Yeah, it was Automod. Automod's just a clanker. Automod has no feelings. It's okay. Oh, Marshawn. Breaking tackles and breaking hearts in Santa Clara for a minute. Always happy to be here. The lights went red for a second, Mike. That wasn't really a very fair redeem. Let me fix the lights. Hold on. Default state. I think this is Angels red here in my office now. Gotta go for 2. I don't know what play to call. We'll run this one. Hope for the best. Your boy Mooney Productions. How's it going, Mooney? Tried to just go with a quick read before the defense got home. Didn't work out. Mike says you could argue he has no feelings. No way, Mike. We wouldn't do that to Mike. Being a sports fan will make you go numb after enough seasons, though. Playing Hunter Call of the Wild for Tanner Barnes right now. Tried to break on that with Bobby Wagner, and you guys saw I came up a little short. What's my Super Bowl right now? I don't know, dude. I feel like it's a crapshoot. Give it to the best records. Rams, Patriots, I guess. Too Shifty Sebastian. How's it going, Too Shifty? Oh, I stopped running after that. I pushed down on the right stick to try to send the defender. And if I just keep sprinting, I would have been in position. So he threw it at my user. Got to keep that in mind. Definitely not Paytrax. How's it going, Paytrax? Come on, Brock Purdy's not that fast. You got the Rams versus Broncos right now. Broncos versus Colts. Broncos and Colts are in the same conference. They might play each other in the AFC deal, though. We'll see. And there goes Waller. So Waller had a good session there. That drive, he went to Waller a lot. This particular house rules, you have to go for 2. You cannot punt. You cannot kick. No special teams. See the Autumn Classic, and I got jammed up against the offensive line game there, but my opponent still failed to punch in, so we'll take it. Yeah, I kind of wish it was the very best 2 teams, because if you get the top 2 guys in the same conference, you know, you can't get that as your Super Bowl matchup. But we'll take what we get, and we'll enjoy it come February. Mr. Beast, give money. What's up, Mr. Beast? I'm personally looking forward to Bad Bunny, although I'm not a huge Bad Bunny fan. I'm just too much of an old head to be a big Bad Bunny fan. I'm glad he's going to go out and do his thing. Who's looking forward to the halftime show? Let's see. Ruben says, do you think the AFC Championship Broncos versus Colts or Bills? 100% Broncos, Colts, then maybe Patriots with the Broncos versus Rams Super Bowl. Wags is not looking forward to it. Dang it, Wags. Can't understand any of his songs. You still got 2 months to learn Spanish, Wags. I'm sure the show is still going to be a pretty good show. Ruben's looking forward to it. Ruben lives in Spain. Ruben's like, what are you talking about, old man? People still not giving the Patriots any credit is wild. Somebody in chat said the Patriots have played the weakest strength of schedule thus far. I don't know if that's actually true. So that could be part of the Patriot disrespect. But I think I said New England, though, right? Ruben says he doesn't like Bad Bunny, and then he used a profanity, got held up. No cussing in here, Ruben. Yeah, Ruben's not a Bad Bunny fan, apparently. Is it Sean with an extra in? How's it going, Sean? Thanks for following. Patriots may have home field advantage in the bye week, though. So that could be a huge factor. If you guys are browsing on TikTok's For Your page, please follow. You'll extend the timer. We'll do a longer stream for you. If you're watching on the red stream, we'd love you to subscribe. And hit the thumbs up if you're in the purple chat with Ruben and Wags and Josh. Yeah, please follow, join the chat. Or if you want to hang out and just lurk, that's okay too. All right, I think the friend said he doesn't like reggaeton. I like reggaeton. Definitely some good dance music, man. All right, we'll sandwich Randy Moss. Who doesn't want to be in the Randy Moss sandwich? All right, let's see. May is running for MVP and he's not good. Hey, Jefferson, I didn't say that. Somebody in chat said that. He is very young, though. Sometimes the younger quarterbacks, they got to go get that experience. However, we can say the same thing about Bo Nix, who is yet to have that taste of the playoffs thus far. And Travis Hunter on covers on 4th and forever. Travis will get a first down. Broncos' #1 defense. Yeah, I think where those games are played is going to help those young quarterbacks a lot. Let's see. God is great 29. Welcome in. Thanks for following today. What are you most thankful for Thanksgiving? God is great. Seems like a person will have some gratitude to their account. Well, we missed the sack. He gets free and bops me for the touchdown. Football is insane. Welcome in, football. Thanks for following. Roper likes horses. Thanks for being there, Roper. What type of horses do you like? I'm assuming quarter horses if you're roping. Bo Nix went last year. Lost to a good Bills team. I kind of forgot. So he made it as a rookie for a bit. Fire Todd Bowles is what Mike wants to do. We both scored 2 touchdowns. He's ahead in the conversion game, though. 12-14 as it stands right now. Marshawn's in X Factor mode. Have I seen Drake throw the deep ball? Jefferson's question to Austin. Jefferson, have you used your Prime sub? My question to you is, if you're not using your Prime sub, guys, throw it old Uncle Daniel Freaks away. I mean, if it's just laying around. If you're using it on your favorite stream, then, you know, that's fine. So let's see. Yeah, Roper, tell me what type of horses you're into. If you like, because it does say Roper likes horses. Being able to surround you and your family to eat and watching football. Hey, those are things to be grateful for. Maybe true. Defense wins championships. I don't know. That is the old adage. The league certainly favors offenses and more scoring in this day and age. I think in part because they want to drive more fantasy action and more people participating. I could feel the hit sticks piling up there, and I couldn't avoid it. Should have had on conservative ball carrier. Keep forgetting to turn that setting on. Really easy to fumble right now in an Ultimate Team, particularly in this game mode. Thoughts on the Cowboy win? How about them Cowboys? Yeah, nice win for the Cowboys. They're playing inspired football right now, in the wake of the loss of the life of Keelan. So, you know, it's a nice story. It's a feel-good story. Maybe they'll catch fire and push for the playoffs or something. Divisional game's always tough. I certainly thought Philly was going to win that game heading into it, though. All right. Ashton says, you're presenting me with new information. I'll consider it. He's going to go look at some Drake May highlights right now. I like this Ashton guy. Very reasonable take. Arshawn pinballing off of these dark 49er uniforms, and he's going to get a touchdown in Levi's Stadium. Levi's aren't what they used to be. Yeah, Levi's used to last forever, right? Bridie, or Bry, it was crazy, says Bry. Yep, for sure. What team should Mike Plays Games rebuild on Madden 26? Everybody give Mike a team. He'll pick the one that he's most interested in. The gears are spinning here, Mike, in my brain. I'm trying to think of who you should rebuild. The Raiders? Raiders, they could use a little juice there. Do the job that your former Bucks GM is working on. Probably the Jets, says Jefferson. That's a good call. My buddy's throwing some dimes, and he'll get the completion there. Let's see. How's our timer looking? I haven't even peeked at it yet. We got 29 minutes left guaranteed, so we'll get this one in and probably one more. Maybe 3 games. We'll see. Depends how much activity we have. He's got a couple of underneath throws there. Trying to get the hit sticks, but I'm whiffing. Justin C. Gross. Welcome in, Justin. How is your Monday morning treating you? Are you out of school for Thanksgiving or off of work type of deal? Jefferson, yeah, he just chatted a moment ago. And Hunter with a great catch through traffic. Thought I was going to maybe get a tip drill opportunity. Didn't work out. Alright, nobody's there. Brock's going to go for the crossbody throw, and we'll knock it free. Off of work, hoping everything's going well. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, nice to be off, you know, this week for those of you that are off and getting to enjoy the holiday week. What do you do for a living, Justin, if I could ask? Not force the fumble. I was spamming R1, trying to get a punch out. Looks like a run play. I'm trying to pinch the line down, but it's not. It is a quick throw. And he's got Travis Hunter again. Hunter's carving me up in this game. We both have 3 touchdowns, but I've yet to convert a 2-point try. So I'm down 18-22. We'd like to score here right before the end of half. You know, just throw it away. I guess I'm in the pocket. I saw the left tackle got beat pretty badly. It's like a spin move animation, and rest was history. Rockies are removing their interim tag from Warren Schaefer. I guess that's how it's pronounced. He'll be the full-time manager. I feel like the Rockies are trying to cut cost. Ty Warren can't hang on. Make a touchdown, and then Ted Bentley's going to sub. All right, Ted. No problem for Madden champion like myself. Somebody asked if I was a Madden professional earlier. It's like, yeah, sure. Professional in my mind. And Cooper Kupp can't hang on. We got to go for it because it's that type of deal. It's that type of format in this game. Rockies didn't have the worst final stretch when he was coaching, so you get it. So is every managerial position set then, right? Major League Baseball, I'm assuming. And Cooper Kupp can't hang on. We'll turn it over on downs. Sorry, Ted. Ted was going to subscribe to the red platform, and Don Freak took the L. Let's see if some man coverage can help me out here. Or some woman coverage. We don't mind. Either way. The defender was close, but yeah, he didn't hang on. And I am just getting stomped in these. Yeah, I'm on Madden 26. And he's just got wonderful timing windows. Let's see if we can claw back in here. You guys are browsing on TikTok, come on in. Question of the day, would you prefer to have the ability to time travel or have super strength? Time travel is winning the red platform poll at 67%. Cam Ward is followed. Cam, excellent game yesterday. First time I watched an entire Cam Ward game with Tennessee. And he gave the Seahawks a scare there late. Rivalry jerseys are bad luck in Madden. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these, but I'm wearing them just for a little different look. I may need to switch them over to the lime greens or something, Trevor. Trevor, you're not wrong. All right, let's burn a timeout. Is anybody in any of the chats, do you guys have a rivalry jersey in your closet? Did anybody go out and buy one this year? Team is good. You need a wide receiver, please. How about Tyler Lockett? It's a legal forward pass. I'm lucky it wasn't intercepted. F no. Yeah, I decided to wing that one late. I was trying to throw to a different receiver and I hit the wrong button. Who's my team in real life? Caleb, I actually like Seattle. Yeah, his defense crunching in. And we're on the struggle bus right now on the offensive side. You got the 12th fan Seahawks rivalry jersey for Trevor. Trevor, you legend. All right, need DK to get some run after the catch. He can't, and we're in trouble. Mike's planning to do a semi-realistic rebuild here. Which team did you settle on, Mike? Did you go with the Jets? I thought the Jets were a good suggestion. Gates just got all day to throw back there. Thornton's got it, and man, I hate to quit out, but opponent's going to win this game. So let's get on to another one so we can try to get some wins up in this Autumn Classic. My first Autumn Classic, I went really well. I got into that purple tier. This one's way worse. Oh, well, we're towards the end of it. Let's see. So Jefferson says, no disrespect to the Bronco defense. I know they're highly rated, but if the Patriots can actually gel and get a better offensive line, Drake will likely do enough to sneak by them. The way it's lined up right now, right, that would run through Foxborough. So, yeah, I don't hate the chances for New England to win those games at home. Hey, what's up, Cheeto? How's your day going? All right, we should have got some type of rewards for going through that 12 games thing. Obviously, doesn't watch the Broncos, says Dolo. We are multi-streaming, so I'm reading all the chat from everywhere. Right, the game's a little stuck here. All right, let's go back to event. The path at the moment through Foxborough. All right, let's start it up and get some wins. Bronco defense is literally ridiculous, says Dolo. Who said you're a Broncos fan? Ruben's a Broncos fan. Jefferson maybe got caught in the cross traffic there. Just sent Crosby to the Steelers for 3 first-rounders. Crosby's going to be in his Mike Tomlin era. Okay, so you are a Bronco. Okay. Yeah, TikTok chat's picking a bone with Jefferson, I think. Sounds like Dolo's a Bronco believer. We get DK. We're taking on a Dolphin fan. We're in the MCS Stadium. What did Jefferson do? I guess he just believes in the Patriots a little too much for Dolo's taste. If you guys join the purple chat, you can see all the chat pop up on screen, by the way, if anybody's in the vertical streams. Max Crosby, TJ Watt, Cam Ward, and Harmon. That is scary times. That is the steel curtain. Or Jefferson. Patriot haters are still alive that you see. Hey, I'm content with the Patriots to fall off for a while. I've seen enough Patriot championships in my lifetime. Well, it's a new generation. It's not Brady and Belichick, of course. Let's see. It keeps filtering you. Kalo, I'm sorry, bud. I know it's annoying when you're trying to chat. Let's see. Dolo says, do you know Drake May would have to have a perfect game? You don't think that he can. And Dolo does like the Patriots. Yeah. The Chiefs fans from the last 4 or 5 years, now they're suddenly Patriot fans again. Not you, Jefferson, but the bandwagon fans, right? They're conflicted suddenly. Gavin, thanks for following. Marshawn cannot get that in there on the 2-point conversion. Boy, it'd be nice if my defense came to play for a change. Need to get some pass pressure here. Raiders are a close second, says Ashton. Oh, that looked interceptable. I clicked on the wrong defender. Okay, so he ran PA cross. And it's got Lamar Jackson at quarterback. Picked up this Dotson card. I haven't had too many great plays with him so far. I think he's looking for that crosser. And we got a half sack animation where he's able to throw it away. The Patriots' strength of schedule. Dolo saying this. Just say they will do good against the Bronco defense. I thought the Patriots had one of the weakest strength of schedules this season. Somebody mentioned that in TikTok yesterday. But I didn't go and fact check it. Flokes, welcome in. Thanks for following us this morning. Flokes, what are you most grateful for Thanksgiving week? They are 6-5. 1-5 is that good? It's a start. Since the Patriots haven't come remotely close to playing a defense that is good, says Dolo. I mean, you do have to beat the teams in front of you, though, for what it's worth. Forced to fumble, but we don't recover. I think Mike's talking about his rebuild. Yeah. Who am I picking on Monday night? My heart is picking the Panthers. I don't think the Panthers are going to win, but Yeah, go Carolina tonight. Stun the world, Carolina. All right, Reek Woolen cherry picking this one. Oh, Lamar Jackson was after us. Let's slow down, Lamar. Lamar missed on the dive. Oh, yes, Daddy. Callie Who's here. What's up, buddy? Mariner Will is in the house. Yeah, I'm a Seattle fan, Caleb. Indeed, I am. There he is. Will I am. He is there. Hope you guys follow Will. Great MLB friend is Mariner Will. Peter Bill, how are you, Peter? Mariner Will, what you doing for Thanksgiving, buddy? Any fun plans coming up for this coming week? Giants should take the Lions to overtime. Should have won. How about that touchdown for Jameis Winston as a wide receiver? Will staying home for the holiday, and he's in World Series right now. All right, Reek Woolen gets another pick. All the bad games I played, this one's coming up Danielle Freak right now. Telling you, if Jameis had any sort of ability to avoid interceptions, he'd be better than Tom Brady, says Mike Plays Games. Yeah, he like broke a tackle and everything on that play. That was one of the greatest Jameis Winston plays of all time. The receiving touchdown yesterday. And got jammed up on the route. Jaguars are giving Mariner Will heart attacks. Careful, Jefferson. Mike does have a sword there. Jefferson could be on the one-way ticket to Tampa Bay. Yesterday, TikTok, we hit 40,000 followers. So definitely appreciate all the support. Can't lie, the Rams are going all the way. Dude, the Rams look good again, unfortunately. 30 touchdowns, 500 or 5,000 yards. Yeah, he can definitely throw up the highlights, can Jameis. He didn't say he's better. He said, how did Mike say it? Scroll up, Jefferson. Reading comprehension's a little off there. If he could stop throwing interceptions, man. M is in the house. How's it going, M? Reading comprehension is Jefferson's father. So yeah, M, did you watch that Seahawk and Tennessee game? Were you irritated with Seattle at the end of the game? Because I was. Going, here we go. We're gonna let these guys recover the onside and blow this game, is what I was thinking. But yeah, you know, the victory still counts, so it could have been a whole lot worse. We got the Vikings at home next week. Sam Darnold revenge game. This guy likes to throw crossbody too much. Free balls. All right, if your balls are free, use my creator code. It's DFR15. You'll get 15% off and free shipping from manscaped.com. I mean, that's exactly what he said, Jefferson. Jefferson, I'm sure you're a lot of fun at Thanksgiving dinner. He actually probably is a lot of fun, but yeah, Jefferson, calm down. You're completely missing the point. How was the game close? It shouldn't have been. Yeah, how dare we say that they're free? Am I on PC? No, I'm playing on PlayStation 5 this year. Here's the controller. I keep it plugged in so we don't deal with Bluetooth latency or whatever they call it. Oh, Slender Man's in the chat. Dude, Slender Man. Did you see that the Slender Man perpetrator broke off her ankle bracelet and ran away with her boyfriend, so now she's on the loose? I guess she wasn't in a high enough security facility, but she's still supposed to be under lock and key, I think, for like 40 years. So she's got a long sentence to still serve out. Better be live Sunday morning. You've got to play at the church, so Mariner Will's going to be up early. I plan to be here. I don't think anything's going on Sunday that would keep me from being on. Let's see. Friends on PC. Don't know why it feels like it's delayed more than your PS5. Yeah, I'm curious how the game plays on PlayStation versus computer myself, but I've never had it for computer. Yeah, it was in the news yesterday. I mean, I saw it on Reddit. I see too much news on Reddit, but then I clicked on the article and read about it. So yeah, the I think like the main girl in that Slender Man assault was the one that got free, and I think she's still on the loose right now. They believe she had help to get out of there. So it's kind of messed up for the victim to have to be worried about where this person is. Oh, she has been rearrested. Mike's informed me on the purple chat. Highly enjoying NHL 26. You know what? I think trucking is too. I should probably try to dive in and become an NHL player one of these days. I'm about to give in and buy NBA 2K today. It's on sale for $22 on Amazon. I wasn't gonna buy it at 30, like $8 is that big of a thing, but I saw it at 22. It's like, well, it would give me something to play after Super Bowl's done. Madden gets very quiet that week after the Super Bowl or so, and before MLB The Show drops. And if we just want to get the basketball heads in here, get the Jordan versus LeBron debate going again. You signed Devin Bush for weak inside linebacker, the will linebacker position. Talking is hard for me today. We're at 26-0. This guy should really quit out, right? I guess we're going to rack up some stats on him. How's our timer looking, TikTok? We got 12 minutes left. I want to play this one and one more for the road. Then I'm just going to relax with the family. Slender Man, thanks for the high five for 100 jewels. Gino went 13-13. Touchdown interception ratio. Sacked 15 times. Yeah, Jitney. Jitney got a touchdown in real life yesterday. I'm afraid Jitney's going to bust out. They did fire Chip Kelly, though. Any Raider fans in chat right now? What do you guys think about moving on from Chip? Mike, you were right. Chip didn't work out as a offensive coordinator. I was too optimistic. I was like, well, if he's only doing the offense, he might work out in the pro game. Wrong again for Danielle Freak. He got sacked 53 times. Raider rebuild going slowly there. Let's see, Anthony, Trees, Monkey, Ethan. What's the good word there on TikTok, guys? Tell me something I don't know about you guys. I'm just getting those underneath routes. Got Jordan Tyson, the wide receiver out of Arizona State, 5th overall pick. I was in cover 2, and I felt like everybody was playing a mile off. Let's try a little man coverage here. Right now, this is BTA. It is. Yeah, this definitely is a BTA game so far. I guess credit to my opponent for not quitting. He'll get a Cooper Cup score. Maybe the comeback trail starting for the Dolphin fan. Samuel. Is it Samuel Myclot? Welcome in, Samuel. Are you going to be on for the new cards? Are they dropping today, Ethan? Is today when the Blitz stuff starts? Because I saw there was a new currency added. But I wasn't really sure when it was going to commence. Hunter, welcome in. Logan, welcome in. I'm probably on for this game and one more, is what I'm thinking. Of course, you guys control the timer. If somebody sends a Galaxy or Universe, the timer will go up. Or if you guys subscribe on TikTok and all those things. 1:30, but what time zone? Oh, it's like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably be here in 5 minutes then. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast, so 1:30 if you're East Coast is 10:30 here. Sawyer Blevins, welcome in, Sawyer. Solo's on top of it. I'm glad Solo's becoming a Madden sweat. Mike still needs a center and a lot of help on defense. Got to hit on those draft picks you got from the Steelers. My Ravens run our division, says Hunter. What did the Steeler fans say? What does the fox say? Hootie! Hootie, thanks for following. Anybody on left remember Hootie and the Blowfish? It's spelled differently. One's hoot, like an owl would say hoot, but this is Hootie, like Hootie Man or something. The Bears helped us this hunter. Got Danny Dennis Sutton from Penn State left edge for Mike Plays Games. He's doing a Raider rebuild currently. And tell us about it on the Purple app. If you guys want to join the Purple app, same name over there. If you guys want to join the Red app, chat with Slender Man, same name on that platform. Staniel Freak everywhere, guys. Instagram, X, whatever. Please follow up. CJ Allen is next pick. He's going to be the Mike from Georgia. I wanted to throw it to DK. I just didn't trust it. Instead, Devontae Adams scrambling in off the lateral. So we got that going for us. Let's see. Nathaniel James. How are you, Nathaniel? Boy, I used her terribly. There was a hole there to the left, and I just went right up the back of, I believe it was my center, and stopped the play. Yeah, those of you that just followed, like Nathaniel did, who do you guys root for as football fans? Like, who's your favorite NFL team? Let's do the team fandom check-in. I feel like we got a lot of Niner fans hate watching this morning. Yes, you guys are going to hate watching the loss on Monday Night Football to Carolina tonight. Seattle all day for Aiden. Aiden, we love having the 12s here. Definitely want the Seahawks fans to stick around. Cameron Williams, he's a Bronco fan. Broncos, they look like contenders, right? Niner fan tonight for Mike. Mike, we're rooting for different outcomes today, buddy. I probably won't even watch the game. I'll probably be watching movies and just checking the score on my phone. If it's dramatic late, I'll flip it on and root against Brock. Rams all day for Nathaniel. All right, that is the end of the first half. We're up 32-6. We're playing the Autumn Classic against a guy that has a Broncos. What does he have? The Broncos nameplate and logo, but he's wearing Dolphin jerseys. Slender Man made it to the purple side. Let's go, Slender Man. Welcome in. Yeah, Slender Man's a great red chatter. Now he's going to be a great purple chatter. Windsor's back in the house, too. Welcome back, Windsor. One of the top mods of TikTok. Yeah. Good to have you there, friend. For the sake of making it easy, Slender Man, I am going to spam all the links to you from Nightbot here in 1 minute. So, you know, if you like Discord, we'd love to have you join the Discord because we're always chatting there when the stream isn't live. If you guys are on TikTok watching right now, you click onto my little logo, the DF logo, right? It takes you to my bio, and my link tree is there, and you can join the Discord through the link tree or any other links. They're all available. All the sponsors are there and that good stuff. If you want the discounts for Black Friday. Got the creator codes you need. Okay, here goes DK Metcalf for a big romp. I'm going to put on Chew Clock and try to deflate this football and get this game into the win column. Bengals are anticipating Burrow Thursday night. Ooh, that has some fantasy implications. Joe Burrow coming back. Let's see, Cindy Kilmartin. How's it going, Cindy? Welcome into what I usually refer to as the red platform. How is your Monday treating you so far? Mike Plays Game says Burrow shouldn't play the rest of the season. You think his ego's getting in the way? Got us on Discord. Oh, wonderful. I will update your role as soon as I see you enter the lounge. That way you'll have access to everything immediately. Gonna ruin their pick if he wins 2 or 3 games. Yeah, that's true. Wasn't even really thinking that much about it, but yeah, the draft positioning may be worth just letting Flacco do his thing. Gets sacked too much. He's turning into a too injury prone type of guy. Yeah. O-line's horrible. It is. Inches to go. We'll keep the offense out because we have to, but we'll do it in the fourth quarter. I had 2 clock on it, it didn't chew the clock. So we gotta wait. The old watching paint dry thing here. Mike didn't get his center. He's getting a 62 overall guard and plugging him in at center. Got replaced by your 5th round quarterback, meant to be the backup. He regressed too much. Blame it on Gino. Friend with the headphones that just followed. Welcome in, headphones. Are Beats by Dre still a relevant headphone, or are they not good anymore? My brother insisted on buying some of those like 10 years ago. I told him they were overpriced because of the marketing and branding, but he wouldn't listen to me. So I helped him order them online and spend his money on that. Jackson Anderson, welcome to the stream. Thanks for following, Jackson. Right, Marshawn is fighting, and he just wanted it more than the Dolphin defense. He'll get us a first down, and we can keep the clock moving here. /OTFT easy. Welcome in. No way. Dial-up internet with the galaxy on our head. Thanks, Dial-up. How are you doing, buddy? One, I'm thrilled to see you, and also thrilled to keep streaming. So it's a double whammy from Dial-up. Are you ready for the holidays, Dial-up? Let's see. Unless it's his morale kicking him down. Yeah, I know this isn't the start that the Raiders wanted in real life here. Especially Pete. Pete wants to compete right away. It's going good. Yeah, what you up to, buddy? I feel like it's Thanksgiving already. I know we're a little early, but I'm excited for the holidays. Dial-up. I tried to run through his user, but he got me. Mentally ready. The wallet is not for Dial-up for the holidays. I'm trying to get all the lists in. Like, I need the list. I keep telling my wife we got to get the list together for Santa, because Santa's got to place his orders here. Jarvis Murray. How are you doing, Jarvis? Welcome into the Red Chat. We are multi-streaming. We hope everybody follows or subscribes respectively on whatever platform you guys may be watching on. Hit 40,000 followers on TikTok yesterday. So now the road to 50K starts. What a fumble. Wow, that thing popped out of there like a Super Bowl. Don't think this team can do anything with Gino at quarterback, but we'll see since Mike plays games. Did we pull out the bacon grease today? I think we threatened the bacon grease. I don't think it's actually been warmed up yet. Let's see, bought Christmas early so you could recover by Christmas for Jackson. That's smart. All right, dial-up internet. He's sending me his list. ASAP. We're 1-5 at midseason again. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Mike. Mike wanted a fun rebuild. I suggested the Raiders. He's on the franchise circuit this morning. I'm trying to advance. Here we go. We got an all Madden Legends uniform and away uniform. So I guess the new stuff dropped in the game right now. I'll go try to take a look, but I do believe we may get the old bamboozle here. And what I mean by that is sometimes you try to jump into the stuff and then you start getting kicked out of the servers. Be legendary and relive the legacy of all Madden in this head-to-head event. Complete 10 wins for a Season 3 Epic Champion token. Event ends 12/3. Access rules not met. Must have 5 players that are or have been on an all Madden team. All right, so we have to have all Madden team lineup for this Legacy and Legend head-to-head. I'll probably stay with the Classics today and maybe put together that lineup tomorrow. Yeah, they're tough. Dial-up. They're even tough in Madden. Mike's trying to use them in franchise. So I'm trying to go out a level, see what came into the game. Ooh, look at that Jonathan Taylor. I know my Colts buddies would love to have that Taylor card. Let's see what this other uniform looks like. I don't usually wear the seasonal uniforms on my team, but I could be persuaded, I guess. Got about 600,000 coins. Let's go into the store and see if there's like a welcome pack. There's a binder pack. Let me back out of Madden and go back in, and then we'll play our next game. Thanks again to Dial-up for extending the timer, and we got at least one more in us today. Binder pack, we got Mitch Wishakowski there. He's wearing a Niner uniform, so we don't like him. Quentin Mitchell is there as well. Dial Up, you just joined the TikTok team. Thanks for the heart me. And thanks for the rose hand. Haven't seen that one previously, I don't believe. I did not mean to put us into slow mode. Oh, AK did it. Yeah. AK, we don't need slow mode. We just need shield mode, AK. AK did it by mistake, I bet. Lots of new gifts. Yeah, they always love keeping it fresh, right? All right, so I backed out, came back in. Should have quick sold him, said Solo Phil. I should have. Yeah, the binder buddy. So there's the All Madden Platinum, Autumn, whatever. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a series of challenges we can play too. But we're playing online head-to-head today, so I'm not going to get into that. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let me get some training, and we'll rip one of those on the training thing. If I have any free training stuff. But AK, how are you, buddy? I do have that Madden card. I tried to upgrade him, and it kept throwing me to the main menu there for a while. All right, let's turn some of these cats into to training because we don't need them. I'm saving these guys in case they turn into a currency, but I don't think they will. That seems to be what I have a lot of right now, are those leather-bound cards. I don't need that Jalen Ramsey either. So here we go. Now we have some quick rips, and then back to the game. Question of the day, would you prefer to time travel or have super strength? Time travel is winning the poll at 69% now. Nice. Had a pretty good second half. He's still going to be gone as soon as he can. And we get Morstead. Morstead going for a lot of coins, so that was not a bad pull. Let's try it again. T-Bone is in the red chat. What's up, T-Bone? And that time we took the L. Morgan Cox. I could make a joke, but we won't. Sutton went for 14.5 sacks in his rookie year. Well, that was a heck of a pick for you, Mike. All right, back to the head-to-head. We'll put together the other squad here in a minute. Solo Phil caught that. Just a little joke for the adults, if they were paying attention. The joke makes itself, says Dial Up. Yeah, aren't they a big ISP since you're Dial Up Internet? Menus are slow right now. I think with new stuff coming in too. Probably everybody's on the servers. And I clicked the wrong thing, so now we gotta wait. Didn't mean to go into the solo CPU stuff. They're big, all right. Yes. Now Dial-Up's making the jokes. T-Bone, on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you with the Philadelphia Eagles after losing yesterday? I wouldn't panic too much, but they got to get that offense sorted out before the playoffs. Go Cowboys, says Crispy. Crispy's here. He's rooting for the other side of that matchup. All right, let's see. TikTok, we have had 95 followers so far. Make it 96 with Jared. We could break 100 today. Let's go, Jared. Thanks for following. Those of you that are in chat right now, are you out of school for the week? Are you off work for the week? What's everybody's Thanksgiving week looking like? And of course, that's a very American question. If you're not here in the United States, it's okay. Tell me what you're up to. T-Bone, he's level 3 on the panic meter for the Eagles, or concern meter. Don't know if you remember me, but Bo Nix is the greatest player in the world. How could we forget you, Riley? Bo Nix propaganda. Yeah, too late to ask the Canadians their Thanksgiving plans. They're already Thanksgiving out there in Canada. But he's going for the home run ball. Porter's got to step on Cup. Porter can't chase it down. Next time, Porter. Opponent has Jaden Daniels at quarterback. He's got the quick throw to the outside, and he'll get out of bounds. Definitely good to try to avoid the hit stick. Don't go up the middle here for extra yards in the Autumn Classic. I'm trying to track back there with Cam. I'm not fast enough. It's Joey Galloway. Wish I had the limited Galloway card. Would be great. I am Seattle Brantley. Sutton won Defensive Player of the Year in Mike's franchise. And we get a SWAT down animation. How about the Cowboys? Oh yeah, Eagle going to Chiefs next, says Gabriel Flores. Gabriel, what does that even mean? Defensive Rookie of the Year in Mike's his rebuild. Daniel's going to swerve. We're trying to get the fumble on the goal. He powers in. Gabriel, don't flood chat, dude. Calm down, Gabriel. I have no choice but to time you out, Gabriel. You know better than that. We'll make it a short timeout because I know you're happy. We'll have mercy on you since it's holiday celebrations. 10 minutes, or excuse me, 10 seconds in the gulag for Gabriel. But yeah, don't flood chat, Gabriel. You can chat as much as you want, but you don't have to say the same thing a million times. Yeah, Gabriel, lock in, dude. Mike's got a 55 overall strong safety. It's more like a weak safety, am I right? Sorry, Mike. Let's see. Me beat the Eagle, Chief for that. All right, Gabriel, timeout's going to get longer each time. 5 minutes, Gabriel, in the dunce corner. And you have to wear the cone-shaped hat. My Bucks theme team is goated, says Noah. Who's your favorite player on your Bucks theme team currently, Noah? Joey Galloway was a Tampa Bay Buccaneer late in his career, I believe. My opponent's got that Galloway card. I'd like to have him. I don't have the coins for him. Donnie with the heaters this morning, the weak safety. Yeah, Mike told me the safety was 55 overall, so I was like, yeah, that's not a strong safety. The weak safety. All right, we're trying the double pass here. Not going to happen. He was all over it. Crystal Jamar is the favorite for Noah. I don't think I said that name right, but not the first time I got a name wrong. Oh, Lumia Stream's here. Get it together, Lumia Stream. Should have been here the whole way. And Jackson not able to get me the first down. We'll keep the offense out. Gibbs is a favorite for Noah. Yeah, how dare you leave midstream, Lumia? 95 overall, Baker. Are you playing Madden 25? How's Baker 95 overall? We haven't got the 95s in the game yet. Pass breakup, not good. All right, so we fell to do anything offensively that time. Turnover on downs. He's just going to throw it right into the zone pocket there to Ferguson. He gets boosted to 95 on your theme team. Okay, now I got you. It's like there's no 95s in the game yet. And Ferguson carving us up. I thought the zone had it. I thought wrong. It's looking bad here to start. Tay, welcome in. How are you, Tay? Thank you for the follow. Tell us about yourself. Who's your favorite athlete of all time, Tay? Or if you prefer, who's your least favorite athlete of all time? I saw Daniel scrambling. I kept thinking he was far enough back he was going to look to throw. Football Kid, thanks for the happy poop for 10 jewels. Al Aiden, thanks for following, Al. Al, haven't you been in chat previously? I feel like I've chatted with you in the past. This guy's got spies. He's got good coverage. You're not finding the seams here on the offense. Well, thanks for following today, Al. Football Kid, thanks for the floating heart for 10 jewels in the red platform, as I usually call it. Apparently, there's not a good single quarterback in this draft. Mike's having a hard time finding the franchise quarterback for his Raider rebuild. Gonna try the other event tomorrow if I can put together a decent lineup for it. Whatever it is, Legends and Legacy event, I think. Fifth rounder from quarterback is going to start. Sam Levitt from Arizona State. Arizona to Las Vegas pipeline. I think I had Circle open for a while, but I recognized it pretty late in the play after the defense was covering it up. Dave's been good, football kid, so far. So far, so good. How about for yourself? Do you have any fun plans for the week? Defense was humming. I tried to throw that up for Cooper Kupp and was just going to hope for an animation to bail me out, but wasn't there. Already down 2 scores, in danger of falling down more. We get the hit stick for the pass breakup. What team am I? I'm defending. Not particularly well, but we're trying. And he goes back to it. He's got me. Let me throw this one back, and we'll play one for the road before our timer goes away. If you guys are on TikTok and you're on the For Your page, come on in and follow. Don't let the timer expire. We need everybody on the follow train. We're close to 100 on the session. But we'll get the other game in. We'll game the system here. Donnie throwing it back. Yep. Just like catch and release when you're out fishing. That one wasn't big enough to take it home and eat it for Thanksgiving dinner. Browns are naming Sanders as their full-time starting quarterback. Man, that's messed up to Dylan Gabriel. I thought he was playing okay. On Thursday, football kids going to Grandma's house. What's Grandma serving for Thanksgiving dinner, football kid? What should we expect on the table? I may have matched up the same guy. Hopefully a different player. I didn't look at the username. I think he has Lamar Jackson, not Daniel. So different guy with a cowboy theme. Football kid, thank you for the floating cards. Mike's got no confidence in the quarterback situation. Can you not trade for anybody, Mike? Or are they asking for too much capital? You know, get a plug-and-play veteran or something? Too scared to trade for a good QB. We're still here. What's up, Beard? Good to have you back, friend. How's Monday morning going in Beard Manimal's live? We get a hit on Lamar. The ball's loose. Can we recover? We will not. Kay, thank you for following, Kay. Kay, would you prefer to time travel or have super strength? Where's the clock? Clock just left. We got this game in right before the wire. If somebody wants me to put the clock back on because they're going to send a universe, then we'll do it. But otherwise, this is the last game. Just working, excited to see the stream. How's work treating you today? Yeah, 3 and 4. You still got a shot. Turkeys with potato salad, macaroni, salad, ham. Probably Grandpa is going to make some cranberry juice or hot chocolate, says Football Kid. Football Kid's doing it right for Thanksgiving. He's showing up on Thanksgiving Day at his grandparents' house, and he's bringing his appetite. Football Kid, thanks for the floating card as well. Trying to get that turnover here. Beard Manimal, my day's been pretty good. Got up, saw there was a deal on Disney Plus with ads, so I signed up for that for the next year. It's $5 a month. We had it earlier in the summer for like a 3-month thing. Although back then it was $2.99, now it's $4.99, but whatever. The kids have been saying, "Hell, when's Disney coming back? When's Disney coming back?" So my daughters were watching Lilo and Stitch this morning. Yeah, load up the universe. Go for it. Just let me know, turn the timer back on so we can get all the time in. Yeah, I'm Seattle in the game, Football Kid. It's Ultimate Team, so it's not like I'm actually playing with the current Seahawk roster. We're just playing with the teams that we construct. And we did get the knockdown, so we got that going for us. They have now watched it 53 times. They liked the Lilo and Stitch cartoon, but it all started with the live-action movie from this past summer. They liked the Lilo and Stitch sequels that came on the cartoon back in the early 2000s. There was a series. They've consumed all the Lilo and Stitch stuff. My son likes the series quite a bit. Blake Morton, how's it going, Blake? No, $5 a month. Yeah, $5 a month with ads. So it's $4.99. Now I wouldn't pay $50 a month. But they get the values worth out of it. They watch a lot of stuff on there. Did somebody say cute and sexy Trekkin is here? He is both. Try to get that one to Cooper Cup, and down we go. Hey, T-Bone, we'll miss you, man. You didn't chat as much as normal. Hopefully everything's okay. You've seen some for 50. Yeah, 50 sounds crazy to me. I don't really mind the ads. They don't run that many intrusive ads, and we usually just pause and have a bathroom break if we're watching a movie or something with any of those streaming apps. So I'd rather pay a little bit less. Not that you have to pay for it, but yeah, the family here have a 4-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 9-year-old, so they're right at that age where those movies, at least a lot of that content is solid for them. Truckin', I'm doing great. I'm really getting in the Thanksgiving mindset here. I'm happy for it, and it feels like it's starting a little bit early this week. So I'm good. I hope everybody watching the stream's good. How's Fortnite treating you, Truckin'? Have you been on Fort today? Sam Levitt already 85. He's a franchise quarterback. T-Bone, we'll see him next time. He's busy at work. Things are good. All right, T-Bone. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you. I intend to be on next couple of days. Usually I have Tuesdays off, but this Tuesday there's nothing going on, so I should be on tomorrow instead of having that day off. Blake Morton, thanks for following. If you guys are on TikTok's For You page, please come on in and follow. We're on the long road now to hopefully 50,000 followers on our platform. 50,000 is when they claim there's other programs you can get into. Seth is not going to follow. Seth, that's okay. Can you go warm up the bacon grease, Seth? Have your mom warm it up. She's the one that's going to need it. Let's see. Give Truckin' some turkey, broccoli and cheese casserole, scallop corn, smoked oysters, and Truckin' is ready. Did I see the new cards? No, I haven't got a deep dive on them. Tell me about the new cards, BP. Like, sincerely, I tried to mess around in the menu. It felt pretty clunky, and I want to get back to gameplay for you guys. So we didn't really dive into it yet. Hey, Fierce Stewart, thanks for the heart me. It just put you on our TikTok team. How's Fierce Stewart going today? Somebody subscribed on the red platform too. I see you guys. Thanks for the red chat sub. I don't see the name of who subscribed, but I appreciate the sub count going up. We're approaching 6,200 there. Void is in the chat. How are you, Void? I was thinking about trying to bleed out the clock, but we get an easy romp for Marshawn. So now we got to try to play some defense. Or maybe some C-fence, if you like bad puns. New limited edition Tony Gonzalez. All right, old head time. Many of you may not know, Tony Gonzalez was an excellent basketball player there at Cal. He was a teammate of Jason Kidd. I remember Kidd running the fast break, throwing the alley-oop to Tony, and Tony would slam it down a lot back in the day, back in my day. So there's a limited time Baker Mayfield. We have Baker at home. You love how nobody says anything after the bacon grease comment. Yeah, that guy just went away. It's like having off, but for a troll. Yeah, I thought that's where he was going. We're able to get over there and hit Moss, but he hangs on. Got to get back at it. Glad you got to stop in at least. Yeah, I'm happy we got to chat with you, Beard Manimal. Yeah, warm up the bacon grease. Tell your mom. Tony Gonzalez actually almost went to the NBA after the NFL. Team he was on was not giving him a good enough contract. Yeah, Tony, like, he was one of those guys that could legit threaten to go moonlight and play something else for a while as a stall-out tactic. Similar to John Elway when he didn't want to play for Baltimore, forced his trade out to Denver, and like, yeah, I'll just go play pro baseball, you know? When you're that good of an athlete, sometimes you can pull that stuff on them. We get the takeaway, and here we go. They say after a takeaway, it's time to try to go for the big shot play. So we'll try big shot Donnie play here. Played in a few G League games and everything. I didn't realize that. I do remember Randy Moss moonlighting in one of the minor league basketball associations. May have been the G League back then too. Forgot the actual name because I think it's changed over the years. If you hear a little voice, that is the boss, the 4-year-old boss, the baby boss. Loves dad all the time, right? But then if my wife's off for the day, then she doesn't want anything to do with me. It's like, okay, I see how you are. Mom's gonna go back to work, and then we'll see if your attitude changes. Let's see. Same with Eli and San Diego. Yes, Eli was not going to go to that Charger franchise. The Mannings said, nope, not happening. And sure enough, he held serve and got his forced trade out to the Giants. There was a long time that there was an argument that Phillip Rivers may have been the better quarterback out of that deal. But, you know, Eli ended up winning a couple championships, and of course, Phillip never did. So Tony Gonzalez played for the Heat affiliate. With Randy Moss, I think Randy Moss was teammates in college with White Chocolate. I believe him and Jason Williams played together. May have been high school. I know those guys were basketball teammates for a bit. I think Terrell Owens was supposed to be decent at basketball too. I remember Danny Ainge playing for the Blue Jays before settling full-time into being an NBA player too. I don't think Ainge ever threatened to quit playing or any of that stuff, but yeah, it's a great move if you have it in the bag. Yeah, I'm just gonna go play baseball. I'm gonna go do whatever until you guys give me more money, and then I'll go back to my normal sport. I was locked in there with Geno Atkins. I didn't mean to use her, and I clicked on wrong. 1K Gage, welcome in 1K. Ooh, Mike's making some moves now. Second overall pick from Pittsburgh. There goes Randy Moss. Come on, Randy. Don't do me like that. I was just singing your praises. Let's try dialing up blitz pressure and seeing if we can get after it here. Probably should have used a timeout. Give myself some more time. Back the other way on this drive. The ensuing drive, maybe. And you drafted a normal development with it for Mike. And he does get a man open, so I don't like that. It's Helm getting in there at the end. Just hoping to get that goal line stand. A few seconds for us to try to get in shape and maybe heave it to the end zone here at the end of the half. I think I have the ball next half coming out. You cannot kick in this game mode, so have to go for 2. No punting, no whatever. All day to throw, and he'll dump it in for the conversion. Both normal devs in the first round. You may be the worst GM to ever live for Mike Plays Games. Got to step up that Raiders scouting department for Mike. Truckin' Mariner Will was in and active in chat. He may still be lurking, but he was active like 30 minutes or so ago. And he was saying that NHL's really good this year. You still having fun with NHL? I know you were excited for the new season a few days back when you were in chat. I am King Vamp. Welcome in, Vamp, and Matthew Clarkey. Welcome in as well. Good to see both of you hanging out today. I should have thrown that to Adams. I don't know. Just a bad decision from the streamer. We got Brian as our latest follower. Welcome in, Brian. Thanks for following. Who's your favorite NFL team, Brian? I'm going to try to lead this to Cooper Kupp. And we're hanging with Mr. Cooper for the touchdown at the end of the half. Good going, Cooper. NHL's decent this year, playing that and Fortnite mostly for trucking. Why are they telling me to go for a Hail Mary at the 2-yard line on the conversion attempt? John Madden rolling over in his grave on that decision. Brian's a Cowboy fan. How about Schottenheimer? Are you enjoying him as a head coach so far? Warren gets it, but he doesn't break the plane. But at least we'll take the points right before half. 1K Gauge says, go Birds. And we got Kobe Bryant, my best friend, 72, coming through. How are you, Kobe? Let's see if we can play some power football here. One thing I forget to do, need to do it every game at the start, is put on conservative ball carrier. I think for this autumn event, way too many fumbles. Cowboys are going to lose this week, says Nick Ramsey. Are you a Chiefs fan, Nick, by chance? Kobe, question of the day for you. Would you prefer to time travel or have super strength? Really, that's a question for everybody that hasn't answered it yet. Kobe, thanks for the heart me. Puts Kobe on the TikTok team. 4-2 at midseason. How many seasons in are you, Mike? 4? This is the Raider experience. Curse of Mark Davis. Oh, Lynch got jammed up in the animation. That was terrible. 3 or 4. You notice it's Dan versus Dawn. Reminds me of the 92 Olympics and the 2 decathletes. And we are a little bit shy of the down and distance. We're going to keep the offense out, not let him sub out. He knew where I was going, too. And then we fumbled. Bummer. We had the first down. It's going to be a Stingley scoop and score. Can we throw the flag on that? Thought he stepped out of bounds. Come on, EA. I have on conservative ball carrier. We're not supposed to fumble. Kobe, he would take super strength. Oh, they took it off the board. We got the ball back. How did we get the ball back? We didn't recover. I guess he was down by contact. I just clipped it so we can make an edit on that one, but yeah, I don't know. I thought he fumbled. I thought the fumble was clear. I thought maybe the defender stepped out of bounds. Well, hey, thanks, refs. Levitt is out with a torn labrum on Mike's rebuild. Marshawn is in takeover mode. Or X Factor is activated is what I should say. Not takeover mode. We're not playing 2K yet. I may give in and buy it today. What do you guys think? Should I buy NBA 2K for $22? It's on sale for PlayStation 5. I mean, I knew it was going to go on sale for like 30, but when it dropped to 22, it's like, that's pretty cheap. Batman, welcome in, Batman. What do you say? Buy 2K or not? Oh, Viking came out of lurking. I told myself all year I'm not going to buy it, Viking, and now I saw it's another $8 off. I'm very tempted to give in, so I have something to play between the end of the NFL season, Super Bowl, and the start of the baseball game that I usually play for like a month, maybe. Deal with that toxic 2K community. It's horrible. Offline, it's decent. Yeah, we have to do the offline grind then. 1 to 10, what would you rate my team this year, Viking? Also, I hope you're having great holiday season and everything's going well out in Iceland for you and your loved ones, buddy. G Spot Sparrow. I don't even know if I want to question the name. How are you doing, Sparrow? Lion, give it a 5. I mean, I think just for facilitating basketball talk and getting some basketball eyes back in, or some new basketball eyes, it might be worth it for me, like creation wise. Especially with you telling me the game's kind of garbage, so I don't go in with an expectation that it's going to be good. Don's going to start the Jordan versus LeBron debate. Yep, that's going to be a question of the day every day. Who's your goat, Jordan or LeBron? LeBron kids get timed out if they're too mouthy in chat. Gonna play MLB sometime, but working so much for Kobe. Yeah, those of you that are still grinding the show, I respect it because I have a hard time playing the same game year round. Let's see. First throw by Milton's an interception. Mike might have to sell the team. We're just trying to run out the clock. There's only one GOAT, Charlie Ward. Oh, speaking of two-sport athletes, yeah, Charlie Ward was a good NFL player, or not NFL player. He was a good college athlete, right? Heisman Trophy winner, and then went on to play in the NBA for a long time. All right, Beast Mode is romping in on the Cowboys. Lane, welcome aboard. Thanks for following, Lane. Zach Martin, thank you for sharing on TikTok. It's been quite a TikTok extravaganza stream here today. We hit 40,000 followers yesterday, and now we're on the long path to 50,000. Hey, what's up, Unknown? How are you, friend? Yes, Danny Ainge. Yeah, he played professional baseball at the highest level. Played for the Toronto Blue Jays. Unknown, welcome to our community. Thanks for following. For anybody that is new, if you're on TikTok, you can click on my profile, and the link tree is in the bio. And you can join the Discord. You can follow on Instagram, Twitter, whatever. I use the same name on all the platforms. It's Daniel Freak on every social. If you're in the red chat or the purple chat, I'm just linking them in right now for anybody that may be lurking or hanging out. We'll pull Jackson to the turf. Probably my last game of the day. Want to watch some movies and have fun with the family. I started a pot of beans last night right before I went to bed, so probably going to have some beans, make them refried, and have some tacos and burritos and stuff for lunch and dinner. Yesterday I cooked hamburgers. Of course, I eat all the vegetarian, knockoff style meats, but yeah, they hit the spot for me. I went for the hit stick on Cooper Kupp and I whiffed. Cooper is spinning and winning here. What a play for my opponent. Now he's back in the game. Yeah, I don't even know what movie we'll watch. We'll probably just go through and see what we haven't seen yet and check it out. I was pushing for Polar Express last night, and everybody wanted to watch Home Alone, so we watched Home Alone. And then my daughters ended up not even watching much of it. At least my son watched it from beginning till end. But yeah, got to be hard shell for Donnie. Well, Buddy's back in the game. Here I was thinking it was all laughs and giggles, and he broke it to the house. Kitten, thanks for following. How are you? Ooh, Christmas Vacation. I don't know if I can watch that with the kids, though. Wouldn't mind watching it when they go to sleep. Yeah, Christmas Vacation's a great movie. I have the Clark Griswold jersey. It's there on the TikTok shop showcase. And we'll get a big Marshawn romp. Now we're just clip farming. Here. Paw Patrol Christmas on CBS this Friday. Oh, I didn't know. I'm going to record it right now, Truckin'. As long as I don't forget between the end of this game and when I go out to the living room. So yeah, I'll set it to record and then we can watch it together. Because yeah, the kids like Paw Patrol. Yeah, what a sequence of plays. Very cool, very legal plays. We have a guy with a big red X underneath him. Truckin's going to be watching. Who's everyone's favorite character on Paw Patrol? I like Mayor Chickaletta just because of her name and her chicken. Vikings niece loves Paw Patrol. All right, I better go in the prevent defense. I don't mind giving up some yardage, but I don't want this guy scoring again quickly and having something weird happen. What did I think about the rules they brought into the NFL this year? Shoot, which rule are you referring to, friend? Falcons quarterback issues. It's like an onion. There's many layers to it. Why did the Falcons spend the money on Kirk Cousins to go and draft Penix and not give Cousins a weapon if they were going to throw that much guaranteed money at a veteran? I am Marshall fan. Oh, I have a guy that wants to send me a autographed Donnell Marshall card from the Warrior Reddit too. I need to trade him some Trailblazer cards. Grandsons like Chase and Rebel. All right, so Marshall. My brain went to Donnell Marshall, but yeah, Marshall the firefighter dog. Yeah, Marshall's pretty fun. I feel like Rebel's a cool character too. Chase is a little bit of a do-gooder, but it's fine. I wouldn't turn my back on Chase. My daughter's like Sky, so there's definitely something to it with these, you know, the cartoons and the series and all these things that come out as we force the ball to the turf there unintentionally as we got hit sticked. Where like if there's representation, right? Okay, now there's a little girl dog, female dog, in the story, so that's, you know, who my daughters are gravitated towards. Also, I think they liked. I think her name was Everett, right? So I don't know if it's the pink branding or the purple branding. I know they complain about that with toys and with things for kids, that they tend to do that for girls. But there's something where my daughters really do gravitate towards things that are that way. This game fell apart for him after his great touchdown. It's been a weird one. Turnovers are definitely ramped up here. He's got to score, force a turnover, and score again in 16 seconds. I'm liking my chances, but it's not over till it's over. Vikings has got to love some Lightning Warriors gear. Trying your best to grab some of the either the custom or just own stuffed. Rare names like Larry Hughes or Bimbo Coles. I hated Bimbo Coles. I think I resented that we traded away Tim Hardaway and Bimbo was one of the key players in return. Larry Hughes was fun to watch. I probably have like an irrational disdain for Bimbo because it wasn't his fault. And it's really a classic name. Too bad his last name wasn't on the jersey. Walk around with a Warrior jersey that says Bimbo on it. Yeah, Bimbo Coles was, yeah, he was decent, but I couldn't stand him, man. That's when everything kind of was falling apart for Golden State. First Weber forced his way out. Then Spreewell ended up choking Carlissimo, and he got his way out. Between that was the the Tim Hardaway trade, because Hardaway and Spreewell didn't get along. Spreewell was such a nut. Oh yeah, John Starks. Yep, the Trail Spreewell for John Starks, Chris Mills, and Terry Cummings was the trade. All right, we're clip farming. Oh, what a bad turnover there at the end. I was hoping he would throw a 100-yard laser to the other end zone. It did not happen. Timothy, welcome to the stream. We've made it to silly season here. Classic days. They felt like the dark days, dude. Every year it felt like the Warriors had a new head coach, too. Started with Nelly getting fired, and then we brought in Lambeer as the interim, and then we had Eric Musselman and Brian Winters and Dave Cowings and Mike Montgomery, and it just every year it was somebody else. And then of course, you know, later on it was Nelly coming back and Keith Smart and then Mark Jackson. Thankfully we settled in with Kerr. I see these younger Warrior fans that want to get rid of Steve Kerr every time we lose a game. It's like, yeah, Steve Kerr's pretty good. And I think Steph's happy, so you got to keep Steph happy. Was expecting the 100-yard dart. Yeah, I wish we would have thrown the dart through the wounded duck right to the opponent. We got a superstars pack here. I like girls. Welcome in. Thanks for following. Sort of like the 06 Knicks, best player David Lee and Novak. We got the All Madden Superstars home uniform. That and a bag of peanuts will get me 100 coins and a bag of peanuts. So I guess I'm getting hungry. I'm going to go eat some beans, which are, I think they're a legume. I'm not sure. I know peanuts actually are. So let's see. We need to find a raid for Twitch. I think I'm going to break down and buy NBA 2K for $22. Although I know I shouldn't. Probably won't play it a whole lot, but for the price point, you give us some basketball conversation. I'm looking to see who's on. You know, kind of late here on a Monday. The ZD95 is on. We'll raid ZD. Really nice young man, and he's got you guys covered with some sports conversation or whatever you want to get into with Zack Attack. Used to be Zack Attack. So here we go on the raid. Truckin', Ice Viking, Dial Up, Micah King. Those are the ones that I see right now as I'm wrapping up. Hope you all have a wonderful week of holiday celebration. I should be on throughout the week in case we get to see you again. Solo, you weren't chatting, Solo. Solo, have a great day. Anybody that I'm not shouting out, Mike, I feel sorry that I put you on the Raiders. Mike has been trying to rebuild the Raiders. He's probably throwing his PlayStation out the window. But anyhow, here we go to ZD Gaming, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody.